Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to our Saturday show and, Memorial Day weekend. And then we have that guy in our show today again. And someone's barbecue, of course.
Can't get rid of me, man.
Yeah, they all say that. They all say that. Today I am smoking a Camacho Factory Unleashed, the first one. I have Unleashed 1 and Unleashed 2, but sometimes I think that Unleashed 1 is, more flavorful. So I didn't have an Unleashed 3 because I just don't feel like it. I don't know. It's like, it's good cigar, but it's not like over the top. And like, when you buy like Unleashed, you want that crate. And every time I buy it without the crate, so it pisses me off. So,
I never had it. I never had the Camacho. I haven't smoked a Camacho in a while.
Camachos are good. Well, if you like Honduras tobacco, you like Camacho. So
I do. Yeah.
Today I went to the alcohol store because my wife's like, "Oh, we're out of champagne." I was like, "Okay, let's go get champagne." So I went to get champagne, and I found one of these, which I thought was interesting.
I can't read that. It's in a different language.
Right. It's like, what is that?
Well, there is English on it, So, but the special part is that they call it Okinawa whiskey, and Okinawa is like the Hawaii of Japan.
Gotcha.
And their eating style is very similar to like Hawaii. It's like fatty, sweet, savory food.
So what are you saying about Americans?
What bad? So I saw this and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder how they how they make their whiskeys. So I bought one to taste it. It might taste like shit. I don't know. I don't think Okinawa are expert in whiskey. But if they want to get into this game of whiskey, I might as well try it.
It could be surprising, man.
Yeah, you never know, right? Some of the stuff just good, some of the stuff just bad, no matter what you do. They say they are the 7th generation distiller.
7?
Yeah.
Damn.
Which is kind of weird because isn't one generation like what, 30 years? 20 years?
20.
So
yeah.
140 years of them making whiskey? Bullshit. But sure.
How is that bullshit?
Bullshit.
100. Dude, the Earth is old, man. Come on.
Yeah, but
I mean, we're the youngest.
I know Earth is old, but I think the Japanese whiskey making journey isn't that old.
It's not.
So you say.
Well, we never know.
I mean, they might be making other alcohols, but they're definitely not distilling, whiskey for 7 generations. You know what I'm saying? They might be making sake or something like that for 7 generations.
Yeah,
then that I'll believe
maybe
it.
While they make sake, they have a secret whiskey.
No, because
playing around with it,
Because they didn't learn about how to make whiskey in Japan until recently. Because in Japan there's no barrels. There's no wood for barrels. They have to go buy them. They had to use peat. So.
I'm not from Japan. I know nothing about it, so you know more than me.
They had to go meet the guy named Pete. It's very important.
Yeah, because the guy, Pete in Texas, definitely know his shit about drinks.
That he does.
Yep. There we go. The soda.
Yeah, I had not seen it till yesterday. It's the zero sugar root beer, NW root beer.
Oh, I actually bought some of those today. Today they have a special: buy 2 12-pack, get 3 12-pack for free. I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh.
I'm not super big on some of the sugar-free stuff, but root beer is pretty good.
All right, let's try this.
How's it smelling?
It smells like cherry syrup with rubbing alcohol wipe. You know those little things you rip it apart, you take it out.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's good. All right.
That's what it smells like. I mean, two things.
The cherry sound good, but the alcohol.
Yeah. I suspect this is gonna burn. Cheers. What is that taste? So, wow.
No, stop. Then your determined mind just mess with the tasting. Come on, man. Just like the cigar. Let's go.
All right, try again.
No, good stuff. Good stuff.
Tastes like wet moss with alcohol. Like if you know what peat tastes like, this is like.
No, I don't. I'm not gay, so I don't know what peat tastes like. I'm missing Albert, so I'm trying here. Okay?
No. That was a horrible horrible follow up. Anyways, that tastes like moss. It tastes like moss. It tastes like damp wood. It tastes like, and it's weird because that and the alcohol taste are separate.
Wow, that's not sounding good.
Horrible. Yeah, that don't sound. If it's like separate like that,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like if they're not together as one taste, you're like, okay, at least there's alcohol somewhere. Shit! All right, I'm gonna cut my cigar and light it up. Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe a pair better, man.
Val, how drunk are you?
Hey, you know what? That big container of Long Island iced tea, it hit me.
Yeah.
Long Island iced tea should always hit you. If it's not hitting you, then you're drinking the wrong thing.
It hit me. I tell
You're
you.
drinking iced tea Long Island if you're not drunk.
Well, he was having cigars and drinks when I was talking to them, putting Albert's order together at whatever time that was.
Yeah.
11:30 in the a.m. my time. So
Yeah, about 1:30
yeah.
Central Time, 2:30 Eastern Time.
That time I was watching Fast 10
Why?
to see how slow it is, which was very slow.
See how terrible it is?
Oh yeah, that one was terrible. Like I watch all the Fast series.
I stopped watching the Fast.
All right, so that one they kind of brought back Paul Walker character for a little bit.
Wait, what?
It's crooked.
What do you mean?
You know the Paul Walker, right?
Yeah, I know Paul.
Yeah, he plays a character in the movie, and they kind of bring that part of the movie back because that's related to the story now.
Did they bring him back?
They use footage that was used previously and some angle that they didn't use before for this particular movie.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
He did.
All right, but then his daughter is in the movie, and his brother's gotta be in the movie. When I saw his daughter, I thought she was Asian.
I mean, like, Mexican do look kind of Asian, or
Yeah, she kind of looks like an Asian, so
yeah,
like an Asian mix, obviously. But yeah, she was in there. Like when she came out, my wife was like, oh, "That's her. That's his daughter. That's his daughter." I was like, oh, "Okay."
Why do women insist on doing that?
What?
they do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
She want to make sure I know. She want to make sure I know.
It's the biggest deal in the world. Like it matters at all. You know what I mean?
Without spoil too much, there is a scene where an elevator fell down, and you can see the elevator has a brake thing that holds to hold the chute, and then my wife's like, "Is that possible?" I was like, "Do you not know Otis? Do you guys know Otis?
Yeah.
No.
You don't? Eric doesn't know Otis. Val, do you know Otis?
No, I know Otis Redding sitting on the dock of the bay.
Nice.
I guess it's a nerd thing. So when you walk into the elevator, look at the bottom plate or look at the side.
Okay,
It says Otis, O-T-I-S.
Yeah, I know that Otis.
That is a elevator safety company.
Yes.
Okay, the CEO literally put himself in an elevator, cut the line to prove his point because he wanted to show how that safety stop is. It's similar to a seatbelt. So when you pull really quickly, it stops.
Okay, I see.
So I told her modern elevator nowadays all have Otis system.
They've had them for a long time.
Yeah, and it's a very effective system. And the bottom nowadays there is a spring shoe, so it actually breaks the fall. So instead of die instantly, you die 15 minutes later.
Yeah, it just hurts a lot.
Well, let you think about it. That's what happens.
So my wife's like, that must be a nerd thing nobody knows about. I was like, I think it's a guy thing.
No, it's a nerd thing because I don't know about it.
I would say it's a guy thing because it's mechanical stuff.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
guy
yeah,
thing.
Cool.
So I know a lot of people that knows it. I don't know any female that knows it. I know a lot of guys that knows it.
Oh shit!
Because I think it's
Oh, look at on.
I think the guys tend to pay attention when we're walking. It's like, oh, what is all this? You know?
Yeah.
And women don't care. They don't care. That must be a brand of the elevator or something. Right? It's always the guy that notice when you walk into an elevator, there's no inspection paperwork in there. It's missing or it's expired.
It's a new clothing line.
I hope not.
It's a new shoe line.
But I
Shoes
always
like-
notice when the elevator inspections is like expired.
You know, I can believe that.
Like I walk into expired elevator.
Up and down elevators. Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah,
I can see that.
that's my day today. And then went to shop for champagne, and then listen to a sommelier talking trash about Veuve Clicquot, which is a champagne. Veuve Clicquot means widow Clicquot.
Okay.
It's a champagne brand. I think Moet Hennessy bought them, so Louis Vuitton owns them. And she's talking like how like, oh, you know, champagne is mass produced from them. It's not that good. And I was like, which champagne isn't mass produced? How do you think you can go to every store and buy a few bottles? Hey, Albert.
Val sometimes hangs out in Champagne.
I do.
In France?
No?
I was there last week.
Illinois.
Oh, Champagne, Illinois. Yes, Champagne,
Yeah,
Illinois.
he hangs out in Champagne. Yeah.
And that place is far as hell to the airport. I've been there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I would just listen to her, and then she's like, "These instead is Grand Cru." And then my wife asked, "What does Grand Cru mean?" I was just waiting for her to explain what Grand Cru mean. She's like, hey, "These stuff are better."
I met a cigar sommelier one time. That was next level weird.
Well, can he explain what Grand Cru is?
Probably not. But this guy would be the kind of guy that would blow smoke up your ass, making you think he did.
Yeah. I just told my wife, like, you know, if somebody's want to say Grand Cru, it's probably best of the crops. That's it. Just leave it be, you know. So. And then we end up buying the one that she recommended, only because they run out that widow shit. And I think she just tried to, you know.
I don't know what that stick is, Albert.
That is hobby.
Uh-huh.
See, I don't even need to see that. Like, if you see a no ban stuff from the member long enough, you'll probably be able to guess what it is, you know, kind of thing. Because they all probably came from the same place.
It's a beautiful Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro wrapper over Nicaraguan and Dominican binder and fillers. It's wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful cigar.
I find it surprising. Oh, go ahead, Albert.
It's very tightly packed. Has an excellent draw.
Don't even do that. I know what you're doing.
It's very reminiscent of the Murcielago.
High draw Murcielago?
Poor man's Murcielago right there.
Well, let's not say a poor man's Murcielago.
It's an everyday Murcielago.
It's better.
It's a great value.
In fact, as you smoke it, you can feel like
Honey,
you're in a mountaintop ranges.
up with the little
Breeze is coming through and hitting your face and going through your hair.
Well, you just notice this. This always like that. It's always like that.
What's up with this little thing right here, man?
What?
Like
What little thing?
bullshit. Yeah.
What?
What?
What are
Who?
you talking about?
Yeah.
Albert, you are.
Are you drunk?
No,
Yeah.
the edge there.
What? What are you looking at?
You talking about the border?
Yeah.
What border?
You mean like we're missing a square? Or what? What you,
No,
Albert?
the corner piece is always missing a small piece, man.
Okay.
Well, you just notice that now we always miss that small piece because my screen is over there. I covered it up.
Okay.
He
I can
doesn't like
change
that
it.
part of his
Yeah,
head-
yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't like the part of his head's cut off, you know? That's what he said.
It's always like that. Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta change my shit around, man. It's all good. I just changed my shit around.
Jeez, these guests are like impossible. These guests.
Why are you on the side now, bro?
Jeez, these guests are impossible.
Oh my god.
I can't
Impossible.
see you, Robert. Where are you?
Somewhere
You
in your
couldn't see
5
the-
o'clock and 6 o'clock range.
You couldn't see him to begin with.
I see you.
His kill zone is at 10 o'clock.
I see you.
Because I saw her. She was in my kill zone.
I had trouble looking at her because it's dark, so I show her my knees.
What?
No, because he was telling that when they were checking in the hotel and all the bullshit, and that's when he said the kill. Oh, you weren't there, Tony. You hadn't gotten there yet. So we were in Dallas last February. That's the first time we'd heard the kill zone. Because we went over to D&B. We're sitting in the back. Val gets there. He was talking about this whole debacle about, his booking and all this shit when they're going to check in. He's like, I talked to blah, blah. He's like, well, no. And I saw her back there. She was in my kill zone. My kill zone's right about 10 o'clock. I saw her back there.
I just feel like, it's weird because you're talking about 10 o'clock, but if it's 10 o'clock, you had to look straight, right? You cannot look that way because once you look that way, it's now it's at your 12 o'clock again.
What do you do?
Slightly up and to the left,
What do
between
you
10 and 11.
Right, but
What
you
do
had to
you do
look
about-
straight, right?
No, I gotta look. I gotta look that angle.
But if you
I
do
look
that angle,
straight-
isn't that technically your 12 o'clock because your eyeball is that way again?
No. Well,
Val,
theoretically,
No.
yes, but
what do you do when daylight savings time kicks in?
I'm in
Like-
trouble.
9 o'clock?
Does that change it?
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of confused because when you say 10 o'clock, that 10 o'clock means you had to look straight for that to be 10 o'clock because once you look that way, now it's 12. To your eyesight.
Keeping his head straight, moving his eye, so his
But
head's
you're
still
right,
at
right.
12.
But when you move your
Eyes are-
eyeball over that way, your eyeball is looking that way again.
Don't mess up a good story and a hilarious
No,
joke.
I'm just asking how that works.
No.
Tony.
Tony, our eyes are too small to do that, so it's okay.
Yeah, our eyes is like half this. We only like that's all we see.
We got a lot.
We see everything in HD theater level,
No,
right?
you
Everything has a black top
like
and a black
everything-
bottom. we see that.
You see 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
No, we see everything in between, just like
Yeah,
a high
bro, we're like
definition
this,
surround
like,
movie
yeah.
theater.
Yeah, it's like 10 and 2 on the clock down to freaking what is it like 8 and 5. That's all they said. 4 and 8. That's all they see right there.
High
Like on
definition,
Letterboxd all
everything.
the time.
This is why we love like beautiful packaging because we see it such high definition.
Yep. And it look good if we buy it.
Yeah, if it looks good and we're like, oh yeah,
So here's a question. So somewhere in your guys' ancestry,
Mhm.
were you related to squirrels or something at one time?
Why squirrel?
Squirrels love shiny things.
But squirrel has big eyes. It cannot be squirrel.
That score can see pretty well.
Yeah, squirrels, eyes on the
They
side can
love
see
shiny
everything.
things, man. They love stealing shiny stuff.
So do crows and ravens. There are more crows than ravens.
They do. Crows will bring you stuff if you leave them stuff.
I think we're somehow in you know, if we relate it to any animal, it will be owls.
Okay.
Have you seen owls judging?
Yeah, they're super judgmental.
That's how they look
Really?
like.
All right, man. You relate to owls. I'm not gonna
And
be
they-
an owl. But
Do they give
Hey,
you that look?
owl is a symbolization of wisdom.
Owls are awesome.
Owl symbolize wisdom. If somebody says something about owl, it's wise. They're wise. And same thing like Asians, we can't see in the sun, so they can't see in the sunlight either.
Shouldn't you be able to see better in the sunlight because you're already squinting?
No, because all you see is just light.
You're squinting and you
I
have to
told you,
squint
everything's
more. You can't
HD,
see
right?
shit, dude.
All right. Speaking of which, Tony. Speaking of which, with the lights and shit. All right. If you're blind, if you're deaf and you can't talk, you're mute, and you need to go into a pharmacy and get a toothbrush, how do you let the people know that you need a toothbrush?
If I write it down on a freaking paper.
Oh, fuck. All right.
You failed, Tony.
Well, Tony.
What?
You failed miserably.
Why?
What
Am
would
I
you
supposed to
Like,
do a
oh,
gesture?
oh. Yeah, what gesture do you use?
What gesture I will use? Brushing teeth?
Okay, there you go. All right. Now, let's say you're blind and you need to tell them that
Let's
you
be
need
careful
glasses.
there. Be careful.
If I'm blind and then what? I want to tell them about what?
Yeah, how do you let them know that you need glasses, like sunglasses, because you're blind?
No, if I'm blind, I wouldn't be out there. I have somebody deliver it to me.
No. But you made your way into a pharmacy and you need to get some sunglasses. How do you let them know you need sunglasses?
I point to my eyes, hold out my cane.
Why don't you just tell them?
Yeah.
Well,
He said you're
you
blind, not mute.
you could
No, because I don't know. I don't know if somebody's in front of me either.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Right? You know how weird it is to talk to a wall? But it will be weird to do this too, right?
Or,
No, I know how that feels because I talk to people that are like talking to a wall all the time. So I mean, I understand how it feels.
You mean when you're talking to me?
No,
basically.
people. Yeah, sometimes you, but most of the people at work, I'm like,
Hold it. Good answer, Tony. Good answer.
Shut up.
You know they asked me this morning.
Probably. That's once they have a trick, they want to trick everybody in the Legion until they're done with it.
see, I got
You
it
know
like
what?
right off the bat. Albert's like, he asked me, I was like, I just tell him, I'm not
Yeah,
mute. I'm just
exactly.
fucking
That's what I
blind.
say.
But
That's
how
what
is the
I say
first one?
too.
How is the first
That's what
one
I say
fail?
too.
How is my first answer
Yeah,
fail?
You could speak, Tony. You could speak, my man.
He just said deaf mute. The first one he says is deaf mute, so I wrote it on paper.
yeah, right on paper. That's bullshit.
Because most people would do a gesture instinctively.
Just in case of the future of this shit, I'm gonna go learn sign language of toothbrush.
Yet again, it goes back to why is there Braille on the drive-through ATM?
Right.
Oh
No, because if you're blind, you should not be driving.
Right. Why?
Right.
Why is it there?
Oh, because some
Right.
people walk
It's
up to
somebody-
the ATM.
or somebody drive.
You can walk up to the ATM, sure, but you're on the
Somebody
drive-through.
drove them.
Val, why if you're blind, why are you gonna walk up to a drive-through ATM?
Hey, I've seen.
Uh-oh, that was
Somebody
dropped.
drove them there, man.
No, I gotta be
Damn.
really honest, okay? Why is blind man going to ATM anyway? Because even they got the money, they can't tell whether or not that money is what they got.
You go to a fast
Well,
food restaurant.
No, they
Go to a fast food restaurant,
just
you drive in.
plan on people being generous and be honest. That's
Now
what
you
their
go
whole
there, you
life
take
is.
out the money, you don't know if you took out 100, 1s, or 20s.
You know,
With your phone, you flash your phone over it and it reads it to you.
You don't even know what you're pressing on your phone.
Yeah, you can talk to it.
yeah, you
Why
do.
is everybody yelling?
Val's
Okay,
gonna-
so if you have your phone,
All right, Martine's here.
if you have your phone, why don't you just
I already
fucking
did that.
pay
It's
with your phone?
I already did that.
Why don't you just go fucking pay with your phone? Beep, done.
Keep not. You know that came out way before Long did.
Yeah. Hey Google, pay for my shit. Beep.
Well, now, yes, but not before, bro.
But this technology is like 5-10 years now for saying sound.
Yeah, so there's no blind people with 5-10 years, bro. Come on.
Or 5-10 years ago, they would be like, "Hey, go buy me this, go buy me that."
Nice.
But before that,
Oh, okay.
guys,
I don't know why this blind thing came out because yesterday when I was taking a shit, my wife came out and said, "How does blind people know when they're done wiping their ass?" That's my question for my wife
Oh.
yesterday when I was.
That's gross.
damn, man, that's gross. That's why. You're white. So.
That's a good question. That is a good question.
Well, isn't it like,
Just
don't you
use
feel it as
wipes.
well? You know what I'm saying?
No, I told her that's why we Asians have bidet. You sit there long enough, it will be clean.
What?
A bidet.
What the fuck is a bidet?
It's
Asian
an
Thing that
ass
shoots
washing
water on your
machine.
ass.
Two
Yeah.
times a day is a bidet.
It shoots water. It shoots water on your
On your
ass.
ass.
And it cleans it. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Okay, I need to look that up. There's a toilet. like
Every
that?
Japanese toilet has that shit, man.
It's like the
B-
water
I-
in your teeth.
BIDET. Bidet.
All right. Damn, I didn't know there was a toilet that shoots shit up your ass.
Doors
All
are
right,
awesome.
all right, Eric.
They shoot
Eric,
water.
It's a
right.
fountain. It's a fountain for your
Yeah,
ass.
that's
Well, okay,
not
all right.
bad.
Let's get this
That's
straight, okay? You think that's not clean? You think wiping your ass is actually clean?
No, wiping your ass is like spreading peanut butter.
Exactly. So, water is actually cleaner than just wiping your ass.
Very interesting correlation, but okay.
Like, 2-3 years ago,
Makes sense.
2-3 years ago, I told everybody you could have just wash your ass.
Yeah, that's true. That was a shirt and everything.
Yeah. Could have just wash your ass.
When the toilet
man.
Going over there
around,
using toilet paper as currency.
You gotta like take a shit naked, bro. You hop in the shower. Right?
I do have a
Hopping
friend that
that
actually hopped into shower every time he took a shit.
Oh wow.
I know somebody that does the same thing.
Because there's no bidet in the area, so he had to go take a shower.
This guy's a white guy that did it. So
Well, this guy was Asian, so. And I bet if I told my wife this, like, do you know who take a shower after he take a shit? She will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Yep, that's how it
Hey,
is.
so what y'all smoking, man?
So Albert, you didn't pay attention. Is that what it is?
We didn't say it, just you did.
No, I did. They showed their hobgoblin, and you did
That's
show
a
yours
manual.
too. So,
David L. Winston Churchill.
There you go.
but I didn't see what Martin was smoking though.
Patrimonial.
Cool.
Patrimonial Toro.
Sorrow.
So I did smoke the cigar that Eric sent over yesterday. I'll put out the
shit.
review next week.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that, bro? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
That's how you do it.
No, I just want to give Eric
Hey,
shit.
if it's you just be glad it's not me, because how long does it take when I take a picture of the
A whole
cigar
month.
and post it I'm reviewing? An entire month.
Why?
Because they have 3 lined up already.
Yeah, I know, but I have like fucking 20 lined up, but I could put it in between. You know what I'm saying?
But if you turn in between, what about the one that's you already reviewed? They are relevant.
Well, no. Then the other one could pop the next day.
No, but that's the thing.
talking
We don't put that many out a week. You only have so much time a week to watch cigar content. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Martin-
put one. Mine's
Martin
like
used to
every
put out
other
like
day.
3 a week.
Martine, what?
I said you used to put out 3 a week, right?
3 weeks.
Dude, I put out like
3 a
every
week.
other day.
And I was still a month ahead.
Yeah. Every time he smoke, after like basically he go to work and then he go to his car and he smokes and he records it. Every single one he records. I don't. I mean, I hate editing. The fact that I can even get it out next week, that's like out of the norm.
I applaud.
When I'm not on here, I'm recording.
For Tony, I can see because Tony doesn't have a lot of time.
Right? I had to go there and sit there and listen to myself.
You should let me edit, Tony. I'd edit for you.
Really?
Yeah, send it over, Tony. Send it over.
I'll do it.
question
but
to
you really don't want to.
But are you
I,
gonna
can-
have
I will
slow
send it
motion
over. That's
like
fine.
cartoon does?
I'll edit for you.
There's gonna be so much
No.
shit.
You know, okay, this might be a good idea. I'm
Slow
gonna
motion.
record a video and then
Black
I'm gonna
and white.
let Fran edit it and maybe let Tony edit it and see what the difference is. And post them both.
But I want it. Is there gonna be slow motion? Fade from black and white back to color?
I'm just gonna upload that to the AI and tell them to edit it.
You guys
After music.
What the fuck happened?
No. It's gonna be like this.
I get it, y'all. I get it. Yeah. I'm the fucking Stanley of like editing. I'm just telling you that now. No, Kevin of editing.
Who's that?
There you go.
I'll send it to you, Albert.
You guys don't watch The Office. You wouldn't get it.
But is that good or bad?
They wouldn't pick Kevin because they thought he was a dimwit, so they wouldn't pick him because he's kind of overweight and shit for basketball.
Yeah.
And at the end of the episode, he's sitting there making 3-pointers.
Yeah, he's just freaking sinking everyone.
So Albert, should I send you one like the files and you edit it?
I'll edit it for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I ain't editing nothing.
I'll have to record a new one for you because in between I tend to talk shit. So I'm like, fucking that Albert. You know what did he know? I have to cut that out before I send it to you. No.
I might use it.
Okay.
Yeah, Martine. How does it feel to be famous again, bro?
I'm not famous yet.
He feels great.
He wasn't famous the first time either, so it doesn't matter.
The cigar's great. I miss a spot.
Why did you whisper, bro?
If you know, you know. Right, Martin? If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Martin didn't even question
And
why
if you
I
don't
whispered.
And if you don't know, I've got a YouTube channel called Martin Maya, Once Famous.
Hey, that's once. That's once. I consider
Yeah,
that as
I-
one shameless.
I saw
You see
that
what
and
I
I
did?
was like, why did you record this?
I think
Yeah.
It's fucking fun because it's funny.
Bro,
Even my wife knows. My wife is
you
like,
know,
why is he not recording in stereo? When you do that kind of stuff, you need to be stereo. So he moves one side, you hear only one side.
Yeah, you have to get closer, play with your teeth and shit, bro. Come on now.
Yes, Albert.
just saying, shouldn't it be twice famous?
No, because I was once famous.
He's only
But
been
once he
famous
gets hit famous again, he'll do twice famous.
Then I'll be twice famous.
No.
That'll be another channel.
Twice famous.
He's famous again.
Twice famous assumes that you're gonna be famous this time.
He's not gonna assume it, right? He have like 3 subscribers right now.
That's fucked up.
You pick up more subscribers with your shorts.
Probably, I don't know.
Yep.
So would you pick up more subscribers if you wore pants or shorts?
I would
Probably
say shorts.
shorts.
Yeah,
Probably
boxers,
dressed.
Nah, just do it straight up boxer, bro.
boxer, yeah,
You-
straight up
You would
boxer.
win.
Get
you
one of
would
those
win.
like JoJo boxer or like John Wick boxer, 007
Mhm.
boxers with like target in the middle. Dude,
Mhm.
you know, gotta go as short as possible.
It's
I
hard to fit.
I was trying to do some of those, and I realized how hard it is to fit in 15 seconds. 15 seconds is really quick.
15
Of
seconds.
what?
The shorts.
It's a minute.
No, you can choose 15 seconds, 1
Yeah.
minute.
Oh, well, I do a minute.
15 seconds is super hard to fit into.
Yeah, no.
I
So I
don't know.
don't do those.
Most of mine is only from the longest is like 45 seconds. So
It's just like when you did the 30-second cigar reviews. You know,
But the 30-second cigar review is not 30 seconds.
shit was hilarious though. All intro, the end of it.
one frame. One frame.
intro, it sucks.
No, I didn't even say this sucks. You don't even hear me say this sucks. It's only
Really?
one frame.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Eric, you need to go back to search for those videos, 30-second reviews.
Yes. Yeah.
They're
So
hilarious.
Brandon, cigar mechanic, the guy that's in the group too. That was his idea.
Yeah,
One
it's
time
like
he
just
told someone,
fucking
"Oh,
do
you
a
should
30-second
that."
review. I was like, okay.
Hell yeah! So like it's all intro except for that one frame. That's it.
Yeah, literally the whole intro, and then
One frame.
like 5 seconds of like, oh, this cigar sucks, blah 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 blah, and just that's all they said in the frame. Do not waste your time.
Do not waste your time. You know, I should do all that for all the cigar we ever smoked, and just like one frame of everything.
Fucking bug you.
You know, those you could put up as shorts. It'd be funny.
It's too much editing.
It probably is.
It's a lot of editing. I hate editing.
No, for shorts, it's a lot.
That video,
Like if
that
you really
video-
want to do shorts, it's a lot when you do like you really get into it. Cause you got like that minute frame and you just trying to get everything in and
oh
or
yeah,
stuff like
dude,
that. Just
that video I recorded today was like 1.5 minutes, so I had to like find little pieces like,
yeah,
Yeah.
you can fucking compress it.
minutes.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Yep.
use the YouTube function to do it? Like hit remix and then hit create short?
no, I actually just I recorded the
I just-
video and then I just edited it.
So this is what I did. I went back
Yeah.
to my old video and I hit remix. It's under your menu, right under the video. So hit remix, and then you hit create shorts, and then you can choose the 15-second or 60-second range from your video.
I didn't even know that.
No.
The thing is, like, I the way I do is I record the long thing, I edit it, and then when I go upload it, it give me upload the full video or upload it in short. And I use the short, and then I just cut it down to whatever I want.
Oh, okay. I want you guys' opinion on this, okay? I don't know if anyone of you will do it, just the way I did it, because you guys probably saw that video. I asked if anybody should smoke. I should smoke that 24K cigar, right? And then I think one of Eric's friend come out and just say, 24K of lung cancer. So I like, you know what?
That's
Show
not-
me.
that- bro. That's not my friend, bro. What? The
Okay, another person, random person, because they was like going with it. I don't know. So I was like,
Alright.
I get to explain. I was like, I don't have the statistic, but I thought
No.
those people who
This motherfucker goes so hard for one fucking.
I was
shot.
like, you show me the statistics, right? Because all those people who goes out there and have generation after generation live a long life and then pass down to their kids, they must have superpower because they didn't die from lung cancer. So you show me the statistic, because all I have was that FDA research telling me that I can smoke 2 cigars a day and would not, in fact, affect any of my chance of getting
It'll
cancer.
be, it's like a
It's next to
1
zero.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So all I have is that. And then I'm just joking, man. I was like, well, I'm just explaining to it because people have this false idea.
He bullied the kid to say I'm sorry. What the fuck?
No, but that's the thing though, because everybody goes to say that kind of stuff. If one bows
Yeah, a lot.
down, the rest
A
of them
lot.
just like, look at that video. He was right. Right?
I get that all day long.
But if somebody tells you that you got to get cancer from that,
Just-
don't you explain?
Hold on.
Oh
You're
yeah.
not famous, Tran. You're not famous until you have Sarah commenting on your picture, on your videos.
Who?
Sarah.
Who's Sarah?
Sarah?
Tony, you remember Sarah? Come on, you guys don't remember Sarah?
Come on, guys.
Sarah.
So I am
So
famous.
Sarah commented on Tony's video one time. She goes on this long rant about lung cancer and it's
Oh.
bad for your health and all this other stuff. You remember her?
Oh,
now?
dude, I got that. I got that from somebody. Go nuts on my comment. I was like, what the fuck, my dude?
So every time somebody tells me those, I get triggered. I'm like, stop telling me that I'm gonna die if you have no proof of it.
Right.
And every time I was just like, there, you give me the statistic, I'll apologize. If you can't give me the statistics, shut the hell up.
Fucking, I saw that. I was like, yo, this motherfucker really just. He sit there.
I'm on my
fucking
phone all
machine
the
gun
time,
that shit
yo.
out.
But I get triggered for that. I get triggered. I get triggered when somebody try to tell me that smoking cigar gets you cancer, blah blah blah. You can do everything you can cancer. If you live in California, you're getting cancer guaranteed because everything gets you cancer in
Yeah,
California.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying. I told him that all the time. I was like, you could do anything, and you could fucking eat a steak and get cancer from that shit.
Right? You can cook on a freaking nonstick pan and get cancer. So like for somebody's just like, oh, you gotta get cancer. I was like, you guys fucked up the education system where they just simply said tobacco period will give you cancer. No historical things needed. We don't have
Did
to
they-
talk about
did
how
they
Egyptian
even
and all that
read
people, they
the
all
label?
used tobacco. They were totally fine.
You know, do they even freaking read the label on the medicine and all the things that they eat? It's
They don't.
everything.
No, see,
Like,
that's the
you know what I
thing.
mean?
People don't realize even medicine is actually a poison. It poisons your system to not react to your symptoms.
It's like it
Yeah,
makes no
that's true.
sense. Like they don't understand. Like, yeah, it's tobacco. That's why, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's way too hardcore to say everything related to it is bad, period. Right? But there are people that die from painkiller overdose. Yeah,
And for some
I don't,
reason,
subscribe.
they never understood that we don't inhale this bitch.
They used to subscribe alcohol to as a medicine.
yeah. Prescribe.
Yes.
They prescribe alcohol as medicine. They prescribe heroin. And they still
They
do.
did.
They still do.
Yeah, the small doses.
Right? So, like, you know, if you gotta put bad things to the bad side, it's always gonna be bad. You put good, you know, something in the good side, it's always gonna be good. Like knife can kill people, but you need knife to cook. Or you gotta cut with your freaking hands, like judo chop that shit.
That would be me.
Yeah, you do it to your ash. I don't know why. Every time you just get like long ash, you're like, This guy tried fucking attach the ash back on to see if it works.
Wow. I missed that one.
Ow. How did you miss that?
He's like, oh, and then you go pick it out and try to take a puff, and then it just vaporized in front of him. He's like, oh, that didn't work. Hey, he's talking about me being hardcore. What the fuck?
Wow. I saw that.
I do pay attention, okay? I know what you did too, asshole. And then he goes out and takes my screenshot of me doing this. It's like, give this guy a sub. The poor guy's trying so hard.
Yep.
I'm trying to help you, bro.
I was like, everybody's gonna this guy's a fucking idiot. I was like, yeah, that's me. Suck so much. I am sucking so hard.
Ew.
All right, come on, don't say it like that.
That's literally what I'm doing.
So what's the longest ash you've had, Eric?
What is it?
What's the longest ash you've had? About half the cigar or what?
No, I had the whole thing before. It was on the Perdomo 10th anniversary for champagne.
Well, shall we redo the Ash King challenge again?
I'm down, boy.
Because the reason we have Ash King and Ash Queen is because they win the most, and they became like the Ash King and Ash Queen, and there's no competition anymore, so we stopped doing it.
If I win, do I take the title?
No, you get a crown.
Oh, God.
We thought about changing the title up, to the new person for one season, and then get it back again the next winner. But like people stopped doing it because it's always the same people.
Oh, really?
That's why we stopped doing it.
I like to play around with my ash, so yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, Albert's like dying to say something. Albert's dying to say
No,
something.
I'm looking at him drinking his coffee with ash in it.
Ew.
I didn't.
He
literally
took a
drink
sip.
guys.
That's
It
it.
was just-
If at
I
best.
didn't even take a sip. It was like almost empty cup. I just want to make it, fun.
Because he dropped the first time and he just put it to the side.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Trent?
I am just drinking coffee because I have a bad nap and I can't drink any alcohol right now. But boy, I could drink tomorrow because I got tomorrow and Monday off.
Nice.
Tomorrow, man. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. I mean, if you have something to remember, I'll also thank them for their
You
service,
always
of
have
course, and
some-
sacrifice.
Yeah, my grandpa died in the 9/11.
We always have something to remember. 9/11.
9/11's coming. We always remember that. So,
Mm-hmm.
does anybody
Long
still
way
get?
to come.
I wonder if anybody still get paranoid to ride on an airplane on the night on September's.
I wonder. I haven't flown that day, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Yesterday I saw news in Korea, like literally minutes before they land, somebody opened the escape door.
Yeah, did
Oh,
you see
really?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
They were like 850 feet off the ground. Somebody opens up the emergency door.
And I watched it, and I was like, holy shit, right? My wife watched it, totally different expression. My wife was like, how is that guy's hat not flying out? This guy's so calm. What brains he's had? I want to get it. That's my wife's reaction. She's like, see the guy sitting in the back, his hat is not even moving. The guy in the front go,
Wow.
you know?
Wow.
That's nuts.
I'm surprised the guy didn't get sucked out because you had to kind of get out to
Yeah.
get it to push that because you got to go
Usually
around,
you get,
right?
You get sucked in, and I don't know, a lot of pressure going in. You go.
But the guy didn't get sucked out. The guy got arrested.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Yeah, they tackled his ass. That's why they held him down.
that was a Robusto, man, and you got 2/3 of a Robusto.
Talking about your
Yeah.
ash. We're talking about one topic. He's talking about another.
Mm.
It's the, hey Albert, it's the one that when I played with Ash. It was,
The 10th
Gotta go.
anniversary. The 10th anniversary, right?
yeah, it's the one that I played with Ash, bro. Like, I go like this, Ash.
I've been doing that to my wife. I'm
What is
like, I'm just like
how's it sound?
randomly go like this and go. My wife's like, what? I was like, yeah, nothing.
Ninja. I'm about to go whoop your ass. That's what I'm about to do.
So there's a reason why your ash keeps falling off, by the way.
Well, I did, Albert. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Tony's got it.
Wow.
I didn't say shit.
Like this. You gotta do it like that. You know, like,
So if you
Yep.
drop, it's on your face.
Well, to me,
Or-
if you do
yeah.
that's not skill. That's nothing.
Well, that's how it's done. That's how it's done. When
That's
people
how
go
you
to
do it.
competition,
Yeah, I know.
If you're
I'm
holding
just
the
joking.
ash
Yes, I
and it's
know.
like that tall, bro.
where's
that's an
Michael?
ash
He just dropped off.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said he's
he's-
gonna go to his aunt's house or something.
I was
In
gonna ask
fact-
him because you know how we talked about like a single cigar is go through 300 hands, right, to make this one cigar, right? My wife's
Yep.
like, how does it go through 300 hands?
150 people.
Yeah, but one cigar does not take 150 people to make. A whole crop might does, but then not one cigar.
Well,
They-
harvesting. You know, harvesting, carrying, whipping.
Okay,
making sure
so
it's
yeah, but
moisture.
this one cigar has about 3-4 leaves. That 3-4 leaf did not go through 300 hands, 300 pairs of hands.
Yeah, they do. They all work.
They all work, but they don't work the same batch.
Tony.
It's 3 different people, like
Tony,
different
Tony,
people that touch that cigar.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
the people
that-
putting
not
the seed
everybody
in.
works the same shift, bro. Like, and they have
Yeah.
a whole factory of how many people?
All right, hold on.
And
Let
the
me
section that
finish.
they
Let
have
me
to go
finish the
through, the
point. Let me
aging
finish the
section and
question,
everything.
right? Come on, guys. Let me finish the question. When you put the seeds down, right, the next person doesn't pick up the seed and put it back down again, and repeat that 300 times.
No, they
No.
go to the seedlings and they handle the seedlings.
Okay, they handle the seedling. The
Right.
next person handle the seedling. It doesn't get repeated the first time. It doesn't go through 300 times.
Well, you forgot the people that are watering it.
All right, the watering is the same person too. Oh, here we go. It's not 300
It
people.
might not be the
No,
same
no. How
person.
you know it's the same as
It's this fucking system. They
Might not
don't
be the
have a
same
person
person.
go there and
You-
water.
you-
They have a system that
you-
comes up,
you
pop,
never
and
know.
go.
You're assuming.
You never know.
That's what you're doing. We all assuming it's going through 300.
We also assuming that's going through 300 people.
Okay, so then
we all
you forgot
and you're
about this.
assuming
So
that doesn't.
the
150
people who are harvesting the crop. There's another one. The people who are individually sorting the leaves
sorting, barning.
and the
drying.
pilotos. The people that are flipping the piloto, the leaves.
Unless
on the
you can tell me
piloto.
150 different steps. This didn't go for 150 different hands.
Well, you might not have the same people doing that.
Okay, Tony, just
Every
imagine
single time.
you just imagine you aging a tobacco for 10 years. You think how many people are touching that?
Hmm.
It's the same people that checks. Everybody had their job, right? Everybody had their job. The people that's
Yeah,
that
but
do this-
not everybody keep their job for 10 years.
Sure, but still, you're talking about 300 pairs of hands.
No,
I mean,
No,
150
150.
150 pairs of hands.
Yeah.
That means 150 different individuals had to touch the same tobacco.
And to be
From
fair,
seed.
there might be a one-armed guy there too. Just saying.
Bro, how you think COVID spread so fast?
And one leg. And one leg too.
Like when my wife asked me, I was like, just don't ask me that question. Basically, they say that's the case. Just assume that's the case. A lot of people touch the tobacco.
To be honest, yeah, we just know it's a lot. That's it.
And I tried to tell her, it's like, if there's not enough people hand, there's also, beetles. They have like 8 eggs.
Oh my god.
Like we just smoking live insect right now.
Well,
I think you're counting steps.
most
I mean, I
likely
really-
you are smoking a beetle or two.
Of course.
Yeah.
Even though
Or
they say
eggs.
They're dead. They're
Yeah,
not.
whatever.
They're not. Either they're not fertilized or they're
they're
not
not
hatched.
removed.
Yeah,
They're not removed.
they're there. But so is all the vegetable we eat. So, oh, you're back.
There he is.
So, Michael, I was talking about this. You know how we said a cigar went through 300 hands before it gets to you? You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah, and Michael, you got
300 sets of hands, so about 150 people.
Okay, so 150 people. My wife asked me, how does the tobacco went through 150 people?
So from seed to packaging. So you have the people that plant the seeds, you have people that tend to it, cultivate it, they dry it, rotate. Right, they're curing it, rotating it.
All right, so it's the same argument, okay? Okay, I mean the same
Yeah,
argument,
that's what we all say.
right? The same argument. My wife's like, if you put the seeds down, they don't have another person pick up the seed and put it back down again.
So
Like,
she doesn't.
there's-
There are a ton of processes that go from start to finish.
Right,
Exactly.
but not necessarily 150 people. It could be 20 for that one particular cigar.
all right.
One particular. We're talking about one
Let's
particular
find
cigar.
food right now.
It's an average of between 100 and 150 people.
We're talking about one specific cigar, okay? These three,
Yeah,
four leaves.
Yeah, one cigar.
But you only tell me 4 or 5 process.
Okay, well, you got to understand. So they have to. They plant them, right? They tend all that stuff. They cut them, right? So once they cut them, they have to put them in the curing barns. The curing barns, they take, and there's many times where they have to rotate the leaves. They do different things to them. Then they put them in the pilones, right? And so then when they put them in the pilones to start fermenting them, they have to wet them, rotate them, spread the hands, do all
But
these
those
things.
steps, chances are, it's the same people that does it.
Hey, let me
Not
say this real
necessarily.
quick. How many leaves did you say are in this one cigar?
3 or 4.
Okay, so what if that tobacco didn't come from the same factory?
It doesn't matter. It's still the step. It's one
Yeah.
person. Well,
Different.
No. So most of your cigars are a blend, correct?
Mhm.
So you're gonna have hands that touched it in Honduras, hands that touched it in the DR, hands that touched it in Nicaragua. All that counts.
right. But still, you're not talking about 150.
Yes, you are. And then all the processes from when it goes from fermentation to it being celloed and packaged and everything. There's a bunch of different people that do that.
The people who make the boxes,
Tony.
the people who put the cellophane on the boxes.
No, the box is not part of the cigar. We're talking about just the cigar.
Tony
Mm.
wants to see that.
Hey, the people that put the cellophane on the cigar. There you go.
That's the same person that wrapped it. That
And then
takes
you have
them
the
put in
sorter.
package.
The
So,
people who sort the coloration.
Yeah, the band.
That-
Put the band
another
on. It's a
position.
different person as
who
well.
put the bands, it's
Yeah.
another person.
Yeah,
Every
it's an automation process. So the person that bunches isn't the same person that rolls the binder on it. So you have the buncheros, then you have the
Yeah.
rolleros. So the rolleros roll it, they put it into the press. Okay, it goes into the press. It's a different person that puts the wrapper leaf on, and then it's a different person that takes and puts the bands on. It's a different person that puts it in the cellos.
okay,
Different
that's
person
another
that
10
puts it in the
step. Let's say
box.
that's another 10 step. That's 10 sets of hands.
That's 20. That's 20 hands, right?
Right. So you need to
Okay.
150.
They're not lying about that.
Well, I never said they
Alright.
lie. I just couldn't explain to my wife. So I told her, the Beatles have like a lot of hands too. They are on there.
Bro, when you gotta explain stuff like this,
Sounds like a
it's gonna
road
be
trip.
hard, man.
The Beatles.
I'm with Val. I'm with
The
Val.
Beatles
Sounds like a road
had
trip.
been
Sounds like a road trip.
the 70s, right? They weren't a band just the 70s, were they?
60s.
Are we going to Honduras or Dominican?
All right.
I'll be going to the DR when I go.
Tony wants to see the peer-reviewed document paper on that. He wants to see the peer-reviewed
Hour to
paper.
hour, sign up, sign in.
We all
Peer
gonna go
review is
there
a
and
bunch
get
of bullshit. You can get anything peer reviewed. Doesn't mean it's true.
I'm just saying that's one question I couldn't answer. There's no way for me
Yeah.
to prove it. I can say there's a lot of steps, but some steps
Well,
are done by the same person.
The aging process alone would take a lot of people to do.
Yeah, it does. It takes because they have different shifts, different people.
Mhm.
It's so you have to figure your wrapper leaf on average is between 3 and 5 years of age.
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of different sets of people that are tending to that in that time.
But it will be the same set.
Not always. Not always. You got to figure if they're taking and they're doing different things with it, it's going to be in different curing barns for different things. It's going to be in different pilons for different things. So they're going to move it in different places because you have people that are going because not everybody grows all their own, right? So they're going to procurement. So that's going to go to a warehouse. Different people are going to tend to it. Then those people are going to take and it's going to go to their warehouse, to their rolling facility. It's going to have different people are going to touch it there. It goes a lot of processes. Not everybody's not vertically integrated. So
I understand that.
Like Perdomo probably has a lot. I would say he's probably less than 100 people.
I mean,
Well,
here's the thing, like some part of it cannot be considered as hands touched because you can't count as like UPS shipping as hands touched.
No, that doesn't count. No, we're talking from seed to boxing.
Wife is not if wife is not boxed, then it's like 100 hands.
No, it'd be about the same because they go from soloing into a bundle. So still the same, right?
I'm just asking because it's not my question. I believe there is probably a lot of hands touching it. So
Yeah, that's when and then I'm doing wrong. He made the 300 hands thing. It's between 100 and 150 people on
I
average.
can't believe that much hand we smoke these things. We don't get herpes yet.
it might be the fermentation
Shut up,
process.
Brent.
Well, actually, no, you're burning it, right? So if you're burning it, and whatever virus that's on it gets burned off.
No, you're burning the part that he's smoking. How the fuck no?
Everybody's body has the herpes virus in it.
I had the herpes shot. I'm good.
That doesn't mean a damn thing, Tony.
It means I'm 30% better.
There you go. So don't don't be making out with hookers and stuff. You'll be okay.
I don't. I might live in I might go stay in sketchy ass places, but I make sure my door's locked.
What's that one?
That's true.
What's that one?
You do.
What's that one kissing disease that you get from nasty people?
Mononucleosis.
Mono. Yeah, that shit's disgusting.
Well, if you get mono, you're out for 3 months, yo.
Well, you get mono by snatching a kiss.
Snatch a kiss.
Yeah.
Hey, you only get one. Mono.
That's all you need. That's all you
You
need.
got it, Eric? You got that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God I had this really
So
bad
did-
drink today.
Did anybody catch mine? No. No.
Say it
Come
again.
on.
What'd you say?
Since 1846, the oldest distillery in Okinawa. I didn't even hear about it until today.
You still on that?
I'm keep drinking it. It's pretty shitty. I want to go get another drink.
So it's not getting
Wow.
better while you're drinking it?
You get used to it. You
Bourbon.
get used to that flavor, but doesn't mean it's good, right? You know what I'm saying? You get used to a flavor does not mean it's good.
I used to drink a lot of Captain Morgan. Doesn't mean it's fucking good.
Right? I don't know why
Okay, so-
all the college kids like to drink
Question.
Yeah?
Question. So you know how whatever you're drinking or whatever you're eating before your cigar affects the flavor of the cigar?
Yep.
Yes.
This thing is, so I'm drinking the Four Roses, and I normally love this thing. This shit's fucking delicious. I had a fucking Subway sandwich with cucumbers and spinach and all this other shit, and it's affecting the way that this tastes.
You sure
Does
it's
it-
not
does it-
it's not because you store it in somewhere that's not good and start to like stale?
No, it's in my normal cabinet thing.
So the
that weird?
Four Roses, like what kind of taste are you getting?
It just tastes like a bland floral note, and that's all I'm getting.
Well, maybe because you drink too much and you're used to everything else.
Today I want to ask about Buffalo Chase because Buffalo Chase has a single barrel. So I asked somebody, it's like, you know, they're expert at the wine, Total Wine or whatever. They have expert guy. I was like, so have you know, tasted the two? Like what are the difference? And then his difference, you know, is batch, right? It's batch, so they're blended. So if a single barrel, it's gonna have a little bit difference from the batch because it's a single barrel. I was like, okay, and I said that's it. That's the difference. It's like you basically didn't tell me anything.
Why don't
No,
you
you
call?
don't tell me
Why don't you call Josh, man? He would have told you.
Right?
Like asking the difference between the two, he's like, yeah, so the single barrel is gonna taste slightly different because the single barrel is not blended in.
Never ask someone who's promoting a liquor what kind of flavor notes are getting.
No, he's not promoting it. He's supposed to be the expert
Oh.
there.
Well, that's why you never at the cigar place that they sell liquor with it. You go to the front, you ask them about cigars, and
And I did ask about this one. I was like, what do you think about that one? He's like, oh, we sell it, so it must be pretty good.
All right, so let me say this. When you go into Total Wine, the people actually know what the fuck they're talking about. You've got people that are there specifically for bourbon, tequilas, whatever.
Right. I asked the
You know,
guy
I went in there
specific for whiskey.
And I asked a guy who is familiar with a lot of the whiskeys. He's like, every time we have a whiskey tasting, I attend them so that I know for myself what kind of notes you're going to get or whatever. So that, okay, so you're very familiar with whiskeys, and I kind of started asking questions. He recommended a bourbon to me based on what I liked. Fucking good.
What
That's
are
awesome.
good or fucking good?
It's good.
So yeah, I was yeah, I walked out of the shop. My wife was like, so did you learn anything? I was like, no, I didn't learn shit. He basically tell me that, you know, Burger King's burger is gonna taste different than McDonald's.
Same shit. Got a burger. One was cooked on the same grill as the Impossible. The other
Hey,
was not.
one is flame boiled. The other one is on a flat pan.
Flame broiled, man.
They had so much trouble with that machine at first. That machine keep breaking down.
So is the McFlurry machine.
No, that's different. That's proprietary. That's like Apple. We want you to get it and break it so we can fix it at a very high cost because no one else can do it because it's on the contract.
So what was today's subject on the title?
Today's subject is Happy Memorial Day, so it's just a chat.
Oh, just chat. Cool. I don't have my iPad, so I can't see shit.
That's okay. We're just chatting. We're, you know, every show I'm pretty much just here chatting and wait for trolls to show up.
Yeah. True.
I think the best troll is still that ostrich racing.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Ostrich racing one's the best so far.
Val, so quiet, Val.
Val, don't you have to check your barbecue?
I did. I just finished my ribs. I got my pork shoulder finishing off. It's got about another hour, hour and a half.
Damn.
All right.
Damn, that take a long time.
Is anybody gonna drive to Miami?
Michael's driving.
I wanted to, but that's like a 2.5 day, 3 day adventure.
I'm driving.
Yep. I was gonna say
From
somebody
Georgia
should bring a
to
grill,
Miami is not too far. It's doable.
and Val just makes food for everybody.
But yeah,
He's barbecuing now. It will be finished by then.
Well, the rental car should have a grill.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, Lewis is doing an actual Cuban style roast pig in the backyard on that Saturday.
I thought he was
Nice.
sure about that, but when he talked to Innocent, he wasn't sure about that.
He
No,
wasn't
he
sure
said
about
gonna
it.
happen. He told me it was going to happen.
Because on the show, I think Innocent asked, I think he asked, shall we do it the roast pig barbecue? Would that be good?
He said he's
Well,
going to do it.
When I got on, he said he was. So
Okay. I need dinner, but that's the problem. When we go there, when we go to an event like that, we always forget to eat. So yeah, people remember.
Well,
to
no,
eat.
because he's got it prepped on Friday, so it'll be ready to do it on Saturday.
Not me and Sherry.
Yeah, because you guys bounce off and just leave everybody else. And didn't
Don't
bring
get
anything back either.
Going and getting your crappy burgers.
That shit was good.
It's good when you're hungry. I mean, especially when you're smoking cigars. It needs
Yeah, you
something.
need to eat.
How
You need
long a
something to
drive
do
is that
something.
for you, Eric?
What is it?
How long a drive is that for you?
I think it's about like 6 to 8 hours.
It's not
Not
too
bad.
bad. It's not too bad. Martin will tell you he drive 18 hours.
Yes,
Yep.
if it's like 16, 18, that's I can roll that.
Yeah,
Anything
like
less than that,
16,
I'm good.
18, that's oh.
That's one day, bro. No big deal.
So I did that not because I wanted to, but because I fucking had to.
Hey, Eric, you
Really?
fly to Vietnam, right? How long is the flight?
It was like 23 hours.
And you
or
complain
something
about
like that.
18 hours?
Yeah, but I'm not fucking flying the plane, bro. I could sleep.
What's up, Brian?
10
10
hours.
hours.
Relax. dude.
Man,
10-hour
from
drive.
Georgia.
Damn.
Nothing, man. 10 hours ain't nothing.
Yeah, because I drive back and forth New York same day before, no issue.
And when I go do long drives like that, I leave at like 12. I leave at like midnight or 1, 2 in the morning, and I take off. So I'm there by the afternoon. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove to New
Yeah.
Jersey, pick up my car that I bought, and drive it right back the same day. So
Yeah.
it's really nice because for BMW you need to break it in, so you need those mileage.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, highway braking is not a real braking, bro.
No, it doesn't matter because they don't let you go up. The red line is shorter. I mean, the red line is longer, so that as you drive,
but
it kind of recedes.
It doesn't roll through the gears.
It doesn't matter if you don't drive that much mile, you can't red line that thing. The red line will be like 3,000 RPM.
I know.
Yeah,
I know, but-
the transmission isn't the thing you're breaking in. You're
Yeah.
seating the rings and all that shit on the engine.
So they, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the question. Okay, are you supposed to break it in soft or are you supposed to break it in hard?
Braking
okay.
hard, boy.
No. So
I
the
always
proper
break mine in hard.
the proper way to break in an engine is you're supposed to, when it's first started, because they do a lot of that at the factory now. When you first start it, you're supposed to run it at about 1,800 to 2,000 RPM for like 30 minutes. You shut it off and let it cool down, and you start it up and you let it idle. You do the same thing again. You shut it off, let it cool down. You drain the oil, and then you drive it under a certain RPM for the first like 500 miles.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
when I first bought my first Evo, he's like, "Oh, you need a 500-mile braking." I launched that shit right off the lot. I redline launched it, boom, gone.
So why do you drive right now?
I think it's
Why do you drive right now?
Right now, I drive a Subaru Outback.
Yeah, this is exactly why.
it's just a Japanese VW.
No, because back
So
in the
you can
day, there was one period of
You
time
can
everybody
drive
say you had to
back drive?
braking hard. You're supposed to red line every time you drive, so that thing breaks in properly.
The thing is, like, in my opinion, like when you break in, like the way you drive, the car just get used to whatever you did to it the whole
No,
entire
because you
time.
cannot properly seat the ring. The ring actually have very small amount of margin to break in correctly.
They run out. They use when they build engines for like everyday use. The end gap on the rings is between 1.5 and 2 thousandths of an inch. That's it. So you got to seat it. So you seat it properly.
So you can't park in front of your apartment then? You gotta park behind your apartment?
Yeah, out back.
Outback is a nice
My
car
par-
though. It lasts like forever.
The thing is, my apartment have a backyard too.
He's just afraid that his car's gonna get keyed by the people that saw him like snap a cigar, so they park in the back.
Right.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about this car. Dude, I put this car through hell, boy. I don't care. Usually I put all my cars through hell. Like I don't take care of my
That's
shit.
a surprising part, right? Because you splurge on your cigars, but you will not. But then you drive an Outback.
That's
I
why
need
he's
money for cigars.
Yeah. It's a zero-sum kind of thing.
Like I don't know. Car could get me 80. Dude, I used to care about my car. I used to own a BMW, a Mercedes, 3 Evos, and I forgot what other one that I got. A Volvo. But then like as I get older, as long as it get me point A, point B, I'm fine.
I want a car that gets me from point A to point B faster.
You're
Yeah, I
not gonna
know.
get there any faster. Rush hour.
What the fuck?
No. My wife drives, C43, and then she used to drive a CLA 45, and then before that she drive, crappy ass Eclipse. The amount of time just seems to get longer and longer for it to get to work.
It's all about beating those red lights, man.
No, to beat the red light, you want to drive speed limit. They will tune to speed limit.
Yeah, you have to drive. Okay, here, at least where I live, our average speed limit on the surface streets is 40 mile an hour. So if you drive 35 or 70 and you time it right, you'll get all green lights.
Yeah, they tune it to a specific speed. So if you drive too fast, you either gotta miss it by a long shot, or you just gotta barely make it.
That's why, like here, they put it at 40 mile an hour because it breaks up traffic that way. Because you're gonna end up.
Or you just need to look left and right and just run it.
Sure.
Okay, India, I'm just gonna drive. I don't care. Run over the human. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, a fucking cow. I'm gonna wait now.
Tickets are not my friend. That's good.
All right.
I got my license suspended for like 6 months before.
You got
So
chat.
much
I'm gonna go get a
fucking
drink because
food.
this thing's impossible. So I'll be right back.
I've never gotten it suspended. I've gotten, knock on wood, 1 ticket.
Oh my God, you lucky bastard!
I was
got
doing
mine.
47 over when I got my ticket.
Dude, I didn't get arrested, but I got roughed by a cop. Like he dragged me out, fucking slammed me down to the car, then slammed me back to my car, cuffed me, threw me back in the back of his seat. He just chucked me, boy. He's like wham, and
He liked you.
yeah, but dude, I was doing a 90 in the 30.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll do it.
Dude,
yeah,
I was
and
going- what was it? I mean, I went to the street races a lot, so that's where I got most of my tickets. And in Texas, you have a point system. You get 3 points, you get your license suspended. So within like a year. So if you get 3 tickets in 1 year, you get your license suspended. I had my license suspended for 1 whole fucking year, and I drove like a fucking grandma for that whole year.
well, I drove like a grandma for like 6 months. So
the cop was cool when I got mine. I was only like 19 or 20. I was going home. I was working at UPS already, but I had my uniform on because I was helping a driver. So I was going from all the way from the outskirts of one side of town to back to my side of town. I was cruising down the main drag that's out here, actually kind of near where I live now. And I was just cruising. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And all of a sudden I see people hitting their brakes and shit. And I was doing like almost 90 in my 77 Ford pickup that I had. And I saw a motorcycle cop and I was like, shit. So I just let off and just went up to the light, made a right, and I was going to try to go in the neighborhood. Of course, he weaves through traffic and stops me. He's like, you know why I stopped you? I was like, oh, yeah. He's all, do you know how fast you're going? I was like, no, I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to ever say how fast. You're hoping that they
Well,
clock for a low amount.
I got out of a ticket one time.
I always say I follow the traffic.
Dude, because my speed limit or my speedometer and that only went to 75. So I don't know how fast I was going. And so he was looking at the truck because it looked very unassuming. I think called us and he's like, take this. I clocked you at 86 and I know you slowed down. I was like, yeah. He's kind of impressive. I didn't think it'd go that fast. It moves. It's okay.
I got stopped
He's all,
quite a
usually-
few times for the cop want to see my car.
Dude, he was cool. He's all, usually I don't pull you guys over because I had the UPS uniform on. He's all, but that's excessive. He's all, I get you for felony speeding, take you to jail. I was like, well, I'd rather not. He's all, so what I'll do, you've never had a ticket before either, huh? I was like, no, sir. He's like, cool, you can go to the class and beat your head against the desk for 8 hours.
Yeah. The class defensive driving.
I took
130
all of that. I took everything.
I got through the 2 days of those too, for one accident. But yeah, I remember one time I get pulled over because the cop wanted to see my car, and after he see my car, he's like, "Well, I stopped you. I do have a legitimate reason. I want to see your car, but I have a legitimate reason. You were marking lane, so I'm gonna give you a warning for marking lane, and I'm gonna let you go."
Nice.
And then he says, "But he's a nice car. If I see you again, I'm gonna write you another ticket." I was like, "Fuck."
Dude, I had that happen to my one Mustang. I heard I was coming back from Phoenix. I was going really fast, and then there's like one hill when you're coming from Phoenix to Tucson, and there was a freaking DPS officer sitting there on his motorcycle. So I just let off. I was like, shit, screw on this one because I was doing well over 100. And so by the time I got to him, I was doing 75. So he hauls ass up next to me. He just looks at me and he pointed, and I was like, all right, cool. And he just took off.
So there's one time I got out of a ticket. I was going about 65 and a 40. I was picking up speed, and then I saw him way the fuck down. I slowed the fuck down, and he didn't clock me, but he pulled me over, and he's like, how fast are you going? Speed limit was 40. I was like, 40? He's
I
like, "Why
just
didn't you
reached
clock me?"
40.
It seemed like you were going a lot faster than that. I was like, speed limit's 40.
Dude, I had one follow me. I was gonna pick up something at the store, like right when it opened at like 6 in the morning. And he followed me, and I get into the parking lot, I get out of the car, and my Mustang's not like super loud, but it's loud. He's like, I heard you speeding through that intersection. I said, you heard me speeding through the intersection? He's like, yes, I did. Although, so you are an expert in audible speed enforcement? He's like, you know, I could arrest you right now. I said, sir, I don't know for what. Because I heard you speeding. I said, okay. I said, we're going to be in an impasse here. So have a nice day. And I just fucking walked away.
That teaches you drive like a grandma. Doesn't necessarily get you out a ticket. I drive like grandma, so.
You're Asian, so I'm not surprised.
But like, you know, but when I go to
speeding.
track, I do like go and you know, play with the car. But like, you know, I went through like enough like defensive driving classes that I don't want to go again.
Has anybody gotten arrested for speeding?
No, I could have, but no.
So
I got close, but I didn't.
So
He gave me warning.
So I was on a highway, broad daylight. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Speeding. I was going 125. Saw the fucking state trooper. Fucking brakes just clocked me at 85. I'm like, damn. Okay. But he took me in because I had a warrant because I hadn't paid a speeding ticket before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got close to it on my accident. They charged me for mark lane, speed to endangerment, reckless driving for one accident.
Damn.
Yeah.
For one accident?
Yeah, and I had to go to court for it.
Wow.
Holy shit.
But like, you know, it's really annoying because like he's like, yeah, everything's fine. You can go home now. And I received a fucking, you know, thing in the mail says I have mandatory to go to court. It's like shit. I thought he said it was fine. That's when I had to go to the class for it. I go on probation for that shit.
Whoa. Oh, just one accident? Holy shit.
It was a bad
How
accident.
bad was it?
It was bad. The car was totaled.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. I see.
Damn.
I see why.
But there was no other car involved. I think I talked about this before. I drove from Pennsylvania back and at about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I was driving and I fucking ran over a bird. And the bird is huge. It's this big. It's like football size. And it got jammed. It got jammed into one of my wheel, and then the car just went like that, and just start going that way, and then hit the divider between the highway. Yeah, and then it hit
Watch
it.
your wheel.
After you hit it continues to go. It just just shaved all the front gone.
Yeah.
Like at the end, the whole front was gone.
Wow.
Like the engine was somewhere down the block.
Whoa. Was that? Holy shit, boy.
Yeah.
You lucky.
The whole car was gone. It was my beautiful prelude.
Oh.
Prelude?
Yeah, it was a prelude.
You drove a prelude? Oh, shit.
So it's no loss. It's no loss in the end.
Hey, that one was hard to find, okay?
They are. They're hard. They're really hard to find out.
I always
it the
wanted
FH?
a prelude.
It's the
Was
SH
it the FH? Oh, boy.
with
I
the
wanted
engine
a Gen
swap.
3.
Oh, you got the engine swap?
Yeah, because SH doesn't have VTEC.
What year?
All the SH don't have VTEC.
No. 2002 have a VTEC.
No. The
They have
original
H22
prelude
on.
ended at 90 something.
No.
2001.
2002 one.
2002.
2002.
2001 it ended and did not have VTEC.
Yeah, it did. It have an H22 VTEC.
No, the one I had did not have VTEC. SH did not have VTEC. Had super handling, but no VTEC.
H22, I think, was a VTEC.
Yeah, it was a VTEC.
Oh, no.
People used to H swap. It was like an H swap with I think a GSR bottom or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Yeah, because they have a VTEC on the head.
so the head with the GSR bottom,
Yeah.
fucking haul ass, dude.
98
No,
Prelude, I guess.
I play with a lot of cars. So.
I think it was a
Yeah.
97 or 98 Prelude SH, no VTEC.
Your guys' relative nature of hauling ass is very interesting.
So the first, but that car, after that
Back
car, I
then.
got an Integra Type R. So
Back then,
Oh, you got Type R there?
yeah, I got Type R after that.
but dude, if you got
And
a
that
fucking,
one
back then,
got
fully
stolen.
built fucking, it was nice.
The
You guys
Prelude
watch
was
too much Fast and Furious.
people don't play with the Prelude too much because it was heavy.
It is heavy. That's why
Mhm.
I was like, if I get one, I'm gonna have to swap it. And then I don't know, but it was a bad looking car.
So my Integra Type R after the Prelude, I was parking one night to go with my friends to karaoke, and I parked in the parking lot where everybody does. When I came out, the hood was saw half and the engine was gone.
Somebody
Saw open my hood and then just take the
Nice.
engine. And then they went in the car and took every single Type R batch out of the car.
Yeah.
And when
Well,
I
like-
filed for insurance, they gave me the price of a the GSR.
Oh no, they didn't.
Yeah, because they said there was no way to prove that car as a Type
Yeah,
R.
because
The VIN number.
The engine was
VIN number on the
gone.
car. No, it's on the. It should be.
No, it's on the windshield.
No. First year Type R, the insurance company don't even have that, so they listed as GSR.
Oh yeah, because Type R, you kind of like have to import it and shit like that because it wasn't even in America like that.
First year they didn't have that for insurance companies, so they didn't have it. So I have that for first year, it was gone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I went out to buy. I waited and I went out to buy the RSX Type S. It was shit.
I didn't like that one.
So I went to Japan to buy a Type R and drive there in Japan.
Yeah.
You know what's wrong with all these?
Dude.
They're Hondas, man.
Yeah, I
Shut
know.
up, Michael.
You
We're
play,
Honda
you
boys.
guys- why y'all play with? Dude, I only have one Honda, and that was a 2001 Honda Accord, and that was it.
No, but the thing is that.
I had an awesome '89 Civic that got 40 miles a gallon. That was great.
But
gas was
number
12
one,
miles a gallon
Honda
back then.
doesn't take a lot of gas. Number one. Number two, all the
Yeah.
parts for Honda are not that expensive,
they're
and it's
like
very
fucking-
easy to
they're
work
like
on.
fucking Legos anyway.
Very.
You put them together.
They are so easy to work on, and I hated Toyota.
I played with a lot of
I've had
evil.
4 Hondas.
I have my Nissans. They pick up fast, but their final speeds are shit. So I stopped driving
I need to
Nissans.
give me another Honda.
I need
Or an
to-
Acura.
Hell no.
I need to give me another one.
Get a real car.
See, I would have gotten the Civic Type R if it didn't cost the same price as a freaking M3.
Dude, right? Tell me about it. Dude, the Type R now is like, why you
Type
it
R, it
costs
should
so
be
much more
$40,000. It's $70,000 with a stupid mock-up.
It's so
Dude.
dumb.
If I'm spending that kind of money, I'm getting a real truck.
Nope. There you go.
I mean, trucks are useful. I
That's
always
a
think
white
about to
boy.
get a truck, but I feel like if I'm gonna get a truck, I might as well get a used truck. It's gonna beat it anyway.
Dude, if I'm spending 70 G's, I'm gonna go get a really nice freaking F-250 Super Duty with a diesel.
Damn, boy, you don't like get mileage gas or anything like
No,
that.
no, those will get almost 30 miles a gallon.
The diesels?
Yeah.
Damn.
But
As long as you
diesel
don't
costs more to
modify
start
all
with.
that shit.
Diesel
No,
gas
it's-
costs more to
it's
start
the
with.
same. It's the same. It didn't used to. It's the same price as gas here right now.
I mean, I drive a
Sorry,
V8, so I no
sorry,
longer care
you
about
guys-
gasoline.
You guys are not in this.
When you drive a V8, like forget it. Like when I was drive the V8 N3, I get 11 miles a gallon.
My red Mustang that's out here, that's well, it's an '86, but I mean, got a lot of shit done to it. But that thing in town, if I'm not driving like it's supposed to be driven,
Oh,
it,
like it's supposed to be true.
it gets like 25 in town and 34 on the highway.
Bro, you babying that. If you get
Yeah, it's
that,
good to
you
have.
baby
No,
the
no,
crap.
no, 34 on the highway is doing 90 because I've got a different fifth gear and shit in it. That's doing like 90 on the highway, no problem.
Oh, okay.
He's got a Fox body. Those are my favorite Mustangs.
I got
Oh, yeah,
four.
Fox.
I got 4 Fox bodies.
God
Yeah,
damn.
I used to whoop for Fox body with the evils. Whoop 'em.
There's one that my cousin.
That's what all JDM car says. We whoop this car's ass. We kick that car's ass.
Bro, I raced this kid in a Fox body with nitrous.
That's because he doesn't know how to drive. That's different. Everybody want to drive Fast and Furious. Let's go, Don. Let's go.
Dude, he went nuts, dude. I bet like $5,000 per race with him, and I whoop his ass every single time.
Nice.
I'm watching Fast and Furious. How many times did he shift?
Bad driver. Dude, I hate that movie so much when I watch that. I'm like, this is the longest drag race in the world. And he's got like a 27-speed transmission.
And then it was like, you know, they turn on the NOS and they do all this 3D thing, see through the engine, and then red flame become blue flame, come out of the exhaust. My wife's like, is that how it works? I was like, no, that's not how it works.
No, that's not at all. Not at all.
It's like, well, you press NOS and you gotta go like this. I was like, no, you press NOS, it's gotta go like this.
You press the button and it fucking, you feel it, and that's it.
Yeah, that NOS flew by really quickly. That one whole tank is like 3 seconds.
That's why you go like 3 or 4 stages of nitrous, man, and you blow the heads off.
You're driving so fast, your engine's still in the back.
Dude, you can melt it if you
Trying
don't.
to catch up.
There's one guy where that I knew he melted the pistons out of his because he put too much to.
Somebody on
It's
YouTube is trying to do
engines.
1,000 horsepower Integra right now.
That's not hard to do.
It's not hard to do, but it kills the VTEC, and they still keep the VTEC on there.
It's just not worth it because you're not gaining
You
anything.
need VTEC. You got 1,000 horsepower.
So they are putting a iVTEC Integra, what's that, K20 engine in there, K22 engine in there, and they want to do 1,000 horsepower. That's gonna kill the Intec piston, the rods easily.
Yeah, but you have to upgrade the rod too, man. You have to upgrade
It doesn't
everything.
matter. 1,000 horsepower, you know, when you switch the thing to the VTEC, it press down so hard, it's gotta break that.
No, if you've got the bolt through rods and stuff, they'll take it.
You're supposed to get a VTEC killer
Dude,
rods for it.
If you get like a billet rod and it's a billet built stuff, dude, you'll be fine.
You're supposed to get a non-VTEC rod in there.
Yeah, they're really good bolt through billet rods, and it'll take 1,000 horsepower. It's not going to do it. It's not going to do it for a long time.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it will do it.
It will do it, but you'll break really quickly.
Yeah, it's not going to do it for a long time because the rods are going to stretch,
Right.
and it's going to be bad.
Anything 1,000 horsepower is gonna break if you keep continuously hammering it.
But if you do a VTEC killer rods, it will last a long time.
So like because most people try to do drag racing with that stuff. A good drag engine, you're tearing it down and freshening it up on the inside, generally every 50 passes at the most. That's it.
If you really hammer, like you going nuts on it.
Yeah.
This is why we don't do drag racing, right? Nobody does drag. Nobody drive illegally here. Nobody. Hey, don't raise your hand. It's recorded.
I love the drag race.
So nobody does drag racing
I've got actual race cars that go on the track.
anymore.
Anymore.
Yeah, I don't
Anymore.
do it anymore.
No
but
street
I
racing.
Or is that part of aging? Like, as you get older, you don't really care about speed anymore.
because,
In some ways, yeah, I like speed, but it's not
I
worth
like
going to
speed.
jail. And
It's
shit.
not like that whole part of going because you're young, you know, you can get away with shit. Now
Right.
we ain't getting away with nothing.
True.
I pull out my driveway 3 miles an hour. I drive down the hill 3 miles an hour. My wife goes, like in the morning, I can hear her just go. You can hear her get out of the driveway. And next thing is she will drive through a stretch just downhill, five shifting. I was like, that's my wife. Yep.
My aunt is that way. Yeah, she's lead foot and lock knee all the time, man.
My wife is the kind that never gets into front collision. She always have somebody hit her car in the back. And I was like, there's a reason. And she's like, why? It's because you stop too quick. You go really
Maybe
quick,
that's
somebody
the
follow
point.
you, and you stop really quick, somebody's gonna rear end you every single time.
Mhm.
Let's
That's what happened to
bring
me.
Bell and Albert back in here, man. We gotta stop talking about cars.
You know, that's the one of the thing I don't understand, because Albert is very into robotics and stuff like that, and you would think that he's really into cars, but he's not really into cars.
I'm not in the cars, man. No, not at all. I'm like with Eric, man. Let's get me from point A to point B. We're good.
Yes.
That's the thing. That's had to do with aging, right? Like you age, you just want to get to places.
Yeah, I just want to go to work and come home. And that's it.
And smoke a cigar.
I
Yep.
want to be very comfortable in my car, so this is why my car don't have bucket seats. I don't
I
put bucket
spend
seats.
about 15 minutes now, 25 minutes a day in my freaking truck. That's it.
Well, my
Yeah,
wife
that's
drive
all.
an hour.
I don't
To work.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Yeah, I drive 0 miles to work, so I have 20,000 miles in my car.
Nice.
Damn. What the fuck?
6 year, I have 20,000 miles in my car.
Wait, 6 years? You have 20. You didn't
Wait,
go, you don't
okay.
go nowhere.
So when I got this truck, I mean, I had to put different heads on it and shit, so the engine's relatively fresh. But it had 139 or 140,000 miles on it. And this was in 2010. This thing it's got 201,000 miles on it now.
Holy shit!
That's it.
All my miles I drive to New York and like Philadelphia. I don't drive that car anywhere. Oh,
I don't
and
have much
airport.
I think I have like 30,000 miles on the Subaru.
Ooh, my one engine that's in my one Mustang has got maybe 7,000 miles on it.
All right, with the exception of Martin, do all of you smoking in your car or no?
I don't.
Sometimes.
I don't know.
No.
No.
Do you?
Why not?
Well, I mean, it smokes up the car,
Yeah.
impairs your
got
vision.
Doesn't impair my vision. Okay, so Tony, what you got to do
You got a window
is you have to have the windows cracked about that far,
You got
and then you got to
Rubber
blow, and then you have to have the AC, of course, not recirculating and blowing down on your
Dude,
feet.
okay.
That blows it right off.
All right,
Tony,
here's
it's
the way you
not
guys gotta
weed.
bitch about
You
me.
don't bake the car, man. It's not weed.
Okay,
No.
here's the guy where we gotta get bitch about me. I'm so anal about noises in my car that even crack down the window, that noise bothers me.
Wow,
You
you would
don't
hate.
crack down the
You would
window?
hate
Wow.
riding with stuff.
You know, I'm driving and like if it like a dash or something like that is like creaking, it's like I will be touching it around, trying to suppress that sound because it bothers the shit out of me.
Damn, boy. Then you
I
can't
have
a
water
old
bottles
car
at my
all.
cup
You
holders,
can't have a.
and then this thing will rattle, and I have to push it down, like stretch it, push it down so that it doesn't rattle anymore.
What? You have like no coin in the car at all?
I have no coin in my car.
Damn.
Nothing should rattle
Oh.
in my car, and I'm driving. I hear rattle. I'm like, fuck, what is that?
You know,
It's time to go to a dealer and get a new car. It's total.
I have done that before. I have
you know,
done that
something
before.
To fix that rattle. You know what's something to fix the rattle?
Velvet
Radio.
tape.
Turn your music up higher.
The radio.
No, that noise, I always hear it. And like, you know, remember I was going back and forth that to the dealer because my turbo was giving weird whistling noise. It doesn't bother anybody. They're like, oh no, turbo sounds loud. It's great.
No, I know what you're talking about. I hear like when I drive the Evo sometimes, I'll be like, yo, what's that whistling? That turbo's whistling, boy. I was like,
But my
I need
turbo
to
should
get
have no noise. I don't have blow-off valves.
oh. All right.
So
you got circulated valve?
it actually just blows out of the exhaust. That's how the car works. So it turns out to be
okay.
one of the turbo cooling thing radiator was leaking air.
That's what I was gonna say, like one of the downpipes or something was leaking.
So they replaced everything but that until like 6 months later, 8 months later, they found that was one of those. They replaced my shock. They replaced everything, actuators and everything. They all replaced that. They probably spent like $20,000 on my car already. Just
God damn.
if they could have fixed
all
it,
under warranty.
they could have fixed it with $500.
And it's all under warranty.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
all in warranty.
I knew somebody was doing that with everything. They had like this vacuum leak, replacing this, replacing that, replacing this. And as a kid, I worked with, and I had him bring it over to my house. And I popped open the hood. He's like, man, I can't figure out where this whistling is coming from. The vacuum cap that was on his brake booster was cracked. So I grabbed one out of my toolbox. I was like, there you go. So what the fuck?
Because they know
Small things.
I'm that close to just switch the car. So I was building the new car at the dealer already. I was like, I need to get in a new car. And then they fixed it.
What?
Yeah, and then they fixed it. I was like, fuck. And when the new car arrived, you guys remember I talked about this, right? When the new car arrived, they changed ownership and they didn't want to honor the deal. So I couldn't change the car.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah, but I was this close to change to a 2019 instead of 2018.
I don't know. Never bought anything from a dealer. One of these days.
I care about the safety of my
I mean,
passenger.
I've
I don't really
used
care about
cars.
me. I care about the safety of my passenger. So,
I've bought used cars from a dealer. That's, I mean,
Michael, your car being so old, have you changed the airbag yet?
Mine. I only have one vehicle that
Here
has
we
airbags.
go.
Huh?
I only have one vehicle that has airbags. I'm serious. None of them have airbags.
God damn, how old is your car, Michael? Jesus Christ.
My newest one is a 96. So my Mustangs, I've got an 80, an 85, an 86, and an 89 McLaren. And then I've got a 64 International Scout. And I've got a 79 Dodge D50.
Brian got smart this time. He had the lights in the back.
Right? He's not sketchy no more.
Now he can see somebody try to tackle him from the back, but the front is dark now.
what are they doing with 89 McLaren?
Sorry, 88 McLaren. My uncle got it, and he wasn't gonna do anything with it, so he needed an engine for something he's doing. So I bought him a crate engine, and he traded me the car. What am I gonna do with it? I have no idea. He kind of wants it back, so I might trade him something else for it or something. Because I don't like it because it's convertible. I don't like convertibles.
Oh man.
No, I would love a convertible.
I will
I
only
love
drive a
convertible.
convertible when I'm bald.
I just don't like them.
Well, here's the thing. When I drive, I have a hat on, so if I had convertible, it's just gonna fly off.
Oh, okay, that's all.
But when
You don't do your hair
bald,
when
I'll
you're
leave
down?
my head. I'll leave my hat off.
You don't do your hair at all?
I do my
I
hair.
know you have hair.
I do my hair, but the hat keeps the smoke away from my hair.
I don't know. There's something about having a convertible. There's a fast convertible, let's say. It's just put the top down, fucking floor it.
All right,
Good
soft
Yeah,
top or
I
hot
know,
top?
dude.
Soft top or hot top?
Hard top, hot
No,
top,
soft top. No.
No,
Soft
I don't
top.
do no.
Soft
no.
top. Dude, okay,
At
let me
least
say
I
this.
want to look good when it
Hard
goes.
top.
At least when it's on, look good.
I
mean,
agree.
fucking-
I
you
will
have a
agree
fucking
with
hard top.
Eric. Eric is true
The hard
Asian.
top.
We don't drive soft
hard top.
tops. What's that piece
Yeah,
of
we don't
vinyl
drive
shit
soft
doing there?
The hard top in the long run is going to cost you more fucking money than a soft top.
I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
that's the problem.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's
that's fine.
no fucking point in having a hard top. I will never buy a hard top convertible.
I would buy a hard top. I hate the soft top because
Yeah,
that
I
shit
hate
could
the soft
rip,
top.
That shit could, it looks ugly.
It's not the same color, you know, it
Yeah,
fades.
it's like this match is like no. Give me a hard top, boy.
Nope.
Yeah, see?
That's
True
like when I bought
Asians
the
wants
fucking
hard
Miata.
top, okay? True Asian wants hard top.
Like the Miata had, you had the fucking RF or the fucking soft top. I was like, fucking.
That's why I never bought Miata. And plus, that one is from girls.
Even my Jeep was hard top.
Nope.
Even my Jeep has a
Nope.
hard top. So
I've had 2 Miatas.
That's all, man.
Both fucking fun.
We would have made fun of you so
fun.
much. I know it's a fun car. I know
It's
it's handled
fucking
well. I know they're like little quick go kart.
the new
women-
Miata has hard top too. I think the new Miata has hard top.
Dude, a
that's what
Miata
I'm
is a
saying.
a Miata is a miniaturized Mustang. That's all they are. That's literally what they are underneath. It's a Mustang.
so weird.
Everything in a Mustang just small.
But it still needs that hard top to get the whole shape of the car, you know?
Yes, the whole thing. Like that,
I agree.
The
I
body color
agree.
and everything.
I agree.
Nope.
You know,
Nope.
I don't need something that just flap down and up like that. Come on. I need the one that got trifolds, goes
yeah,
down.
like you know, like go back, like
Yeah.
freaking Transformer, bro.
Yeah, see, we know what we're talking about. Asians know what we're talking about. That's why we don't buy, like, you know, this is the reason why I don't buy a Porsche Boxster, because it's soft top.
Okay. Hard tops, just working at BMW. Anytime you have a fucking hard top comes in, they are fucking looking at every little fucking piece in there. It ends up costing like fucking over $1,000 just to fix one little piece.
Well,
That's
it's
fine.
under warranty.
I
I
deal
don't
with
care. Buy a new car for that. Warranty, just to fix it. I don't care.
Soft top, you fucking throw that bitch back and boom, you're done.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but
no, 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 no.
It's a package look, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's a
when the
package
car
look.
sits, you have to have that shape.
Yeah, like when you put it up, right? Come on, you're like the hard top, the soft top is like flappy. Like you, I don't know.
How about Brian? Brian, hard top or soft top?
I'm thinking hard top.
There we go. There we
There
go.
we go.
Now, hard top or soft top?
Hard top.
Hard top. There we
There
go.
we go. Albert.
Hard top.
Yay!
There we go. Oh yeah, we won, boy.
Martine, you're the only one, dude.
Back in the
Okay,
day,
I don't like-
back in
I
the
don't like
day,
the
I would
cigars you
say-
guys do, so shut up.
back in the day, I would say soft top, but today it's hard top.
Dude, once you see the hardtop with the compare, it's just like, oh, you know.
Right, and also like the hardtop structurally is more sound.
Dude, there is
Yeah.
a company that makes okay, so like the convertible Fox Body Mustangs, there's a company that makes hardtop replacements for those that look
Really?
fucking amazing. They look amazing.
Okay, so there is one hardtop that I would get. So there's when I had a Miata, they made a fucking hardtop for it, but it was removable. That's the
Yeah.
only one that I would get.
It's like
Right.
the one of
That's
those like
nice.
cap.
They-
It's
they
a
did
plastic
that.
cap.
They also did that.
Hell no.
They did
I
that
like-
for the
I like a
S2000
button,
too.
Yeah,
I like-
S2000
I like
has
the
those. Yes.
Hardtop.
I don't know. I like a button.
Yeah.
Give me a button.
Drive. You just cruise slowly while that thing just covers
Yep.
up. You know. Yeah. It's Martin. If you're driving, all of a sudden it just rains. You don't want to go back and go. You know. You want to go.
You go right,
No,
yeah,
no,
like-
no, no, no. On the Miata, it's so easy. You just fucking reach your hand back and then you pull it up.
Yeah,
Boom,
but
you're done.
could you just press a button?
Wouldn't it be better if
It don't
this
matter.
here, Martin? How nice would it? Oh,
Hey,
it
but
rains.
hold on.
No, no.
But
Let me show
also-
you. Let me show you how nice it will be. It rains. Oh shit. Ding. Oh, it's done. All right, let's go.
So I forgot what I was gonna say.
Right? Done. Let's go.
You're good. Yep.
Yeah. Not only that,
Come on.
the windshield also comes out the window. Everything.
Everything's automatic. Just boom. You're good.
I don't know. There's nothing like having a fast convertible.
With the hardtop.
Yes. Well,
No.
The problem
Martin,
with
there's lots of things like having a fast convertible, and convertibles are usually heavier too.
yes, they are. They are.
They are heavier, but like
Not
like I
if you have a
said,
soft
they
top.
were they're structurally more sound.
Yes, like sound deadening
Care
and
about
everything.
sound.
They're more structurally sound. They have to put more braces because they don't have the top to hold the car together.
And also, so when your car flips over, it's got to stay on that top.
That's
When you
why
have
you
a
get
soft
robot.
top, it collapses.
That's
You get a roll bar.
You want a whole
Yeah.
robot? God damn.
Dude, hey, my one car has got a fucking cage in it, so
Really?
yeah, it drives on the street. Yeah.
It's a bitch to get in and out. You got a whole
No,
cage.
I've got the low slung door bars. You can get rid of
Oh,
it.
you do? Okay. all right.
This is
I
why I
was
don't like
I think it's
Porsche, because Porsche trust believing that saving weights and shit, and they always do soft top until recently.
Mhm.
Those are actually the way they built those are actually pretty damn sick because they bird cage everything in the frame, where the subframe's built. They're pretty cool.
Also, the soft top sometimes the clip doesn't align correctly. You have to go like
Yes.
You have to like, yeah.
Yeah, the hard top
No,
always the same spot. Always the
Yeah,
same spot.
the-
Locks it in. No
The
water
thing is,
leaks.
Boom.
That's why I hate convertibles.
You know, you look up. It's on there. Fuck yeah, let's go. You know.
My next car is gonna be a convertible.
With hot top.
Hey, I've got a Sawzall. Bring your car here. I'll make it a convertible in like 30 minutes.
No, you'll be inconvertible. You have no top.
Right?
you know the
But see,
problem
there's something
with
about when
convertible
you're
is
talking
cleaning
about-
the inside all the time.
Say what, Val?
The problem with a convertible is you're cleaning the inside all the time.
Why?
Dust.
Because
Oh,
it's
okay.
open.
All right, Val.
dust.
Let me tell you this. Even if I got a convertible, it's probably never coming down.
I mean, I had one. I had a Z3 convertible.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, and I loved it at first. Then a couple, there's three things. Starts to rain on you. That's one.
That's when you go faster.
Two is the dust. And then number three is when it's hot outside, there's sun beating down on
Yeah,
you.
that's one beating, whooping your ass.
well, like I said,
Yeah, we
I
know.
have a hat and I cannot handle the wind noise, so I will always have the top up.
If you have a convertible, And it
I'll
starts
leave the
raining?
convertible down if it's parked in my garage.
If the guy wouldn't have threw in the attachable hardtop, I wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah,
Yeah, detachable, because that's a lot of just, you got to get out.
you have no place to put
car
it.
and it's
That
like-
thing is giant.
No, there's cars that you can put in the trunk or in the trunk now. So,
Yeah, or you're talking about like
know,
what Civic Del Sol, the two little plate. You put it down there.
No, even the new
The
Corvette
top-
C8, all of them is convertible. You can remove the top manually. But there's a
Yeah.
convertible version though.
I got to stand with mine.
Like those had to be like those like canvas shit, you know.
All right.
I hear Albert say, "All right."
Yeah, Albert be like, no more car, bitches. No more car.
No. I was gonna say,
The problem with
I
that
wanna
is
say the Martine is called. They call him a rag top for a reason, Martine. Just saying.
the thing about cars is such a guy thing. So like, once you talk about it, there's so much to talk about. you
Yeah,
know?
it keep going. It's so deep. It's so deep about cars.
Cigar,
Mhm.
alcohol, cars, woman.
Yep. Yeah, it keep going.
But Martine, they call it a rag top for a reason, man. So there's that.
Why is that?
You get a rack.
It looks like a rag.
It look raggy.
Yeah, they're terrible. The only nice thing about a soft top convertible, if you're good with that kind of stuff, you can replace it yourself.
Exactly.
No man wanted to be called soft. man.
99%.
No man wanted to be called soft by any woman.
No man, what?
I said no man wants to be called soft by any woman. So want to have a hard top.
Yeah, we always want to.
You know,
be
they
hard.
come here feel like, oh, this is hard. I said, yeah, this is hard. Oh,
What
shit.
chicks dig convertibles? So whatever.
It's because they're trick cars. What do you think I bought my mom? Because she liked that SN95 fucking Mustang. So I got her a '96 red convertible and shit. You know why? Because the chicks.
They're like that. Blow her hair in the wind. You know.
My
Dude,
wife
my,
hates that. Well, my wife hates that. Thinks anything that's flying in front of her, no.
Yeah, my girl hated it too. She's like, if we have the convertible, she would never put it down because that shit just fucked up her head.
Yeah. My wife does
So
not
my
like
buddy-
any wind. We don't put the windows down, ever.
My buddy had a the turbo 1.8 Miata, fucking roll cage, full roll cage in it.
Yeah.
Drove the motherfucker down, fucking like popular area. Fucking girls are always like, "Oh, nice, I like your car."
Yeah, man. I told
And
you,
even the
that's a
dudes-
chick car, bro.
Even the dudes fucking looking, they're like, "Oh, fuck, man, it's badass."
You know, we think you're kind of gay, but it's cool.
Yeah, but it's good. You know,
This is how much noise bothers me. I'll go to a drive-through and I order stuff, and then you gotta wait for your food, right? Well, your drinks. I'll roll my windows up until they're ready.
Wait a minute. Hey, Martine, you still drinking Bud Light?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
All of a sudden, no.
Today I went to the alcohol shop, and when I get out of the car, I said, "Hey, let's go buy some Bud Light." Everybody was looking at me. I was like, "Dude, just kidding." Shit. But I actually did not see any Bud Light. I actually did not see any Bud Light today.
I don't joke around like that.
But
I
like,
take Bud Light seriously.
I went to Total Wine and did not see any Bud Light.
they quit selling it because they're smart.
I don't know. I just didn't see any. At least where usually Bud Light and Budweiser will be like the cases somewhere sitting there.
Yeah, they're
But I
like, yo,
didn't
we
see
gotta
any.
stop producing this, stop wasting money, because they ain't selling.
It's got to be a hard recovery.
Oh, dude, they've lost so much market share.
They had to call it something else. Bud Lighter.
It's terrible beer to begin with. So I mean, what can you do?
But
Yeah,
like,
I'm not a
beer.
light beer fan to begin with, so I'm not sure who's really drinking that.
It's not bad.
Dude, it tastes like aluminum cans even when it's in a bottle.
Fucking Michelob Ultra tastes nasty compared to Bud
Michelob
Light.
Ultra is water.
At that point, just drink one regular beer and call it a day instead of drinking 2 light beers. I mean, it doesn't even make sense.
Like you don't want to go to a bar right now and just give me a house beer because they will just try to get rid of the Bud Light
Oh yeah.
yo, that'd be
matter.
on the
funny.
tab. He's like, "Oh, that's our house beer." And he's like, "What is this? Water?" No, it's just Bud Light. We're trying to be inclusive. That's our house beer.
There's so much good craft beer out there. To drink a Bud Light, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. If
No
you're gonna
matter,
drink a
Nick.
beer, why
It's
don't you just
beer.
drink a beer?
It's beer.
Like, does anybody want to drink a light whiskey?
I haven't
I mean-
tried it yet.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't, right? Because you'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna drink a whiskey. I'm gonna drink a whiskey that I enjoy. I'm not gonna drink one just because it's less calorie and shit."
I mean, if you put ice
Dude,
in it,
if you, to me, like, I don't know why people, if you drink, why do you watch for calories? You're just get fucked up.
No, because if you drink 1 can of beer, it's like 1 loaf of bread.
Yeah, I don't care. I would.
You get the
That's
dab
right.
bod without smoking the dab bod.
Drink whiskey instead.
Yeah, drink whiskey.
There's a lot of bread being
barely
consumed on
any
Memorial Day
calories.
weekend. If it's 1 loaf of bread per beer can.
That's why I don't eat a lot of bread. So I can I rather eat bread than drink beer. Beer tastes like vomit to me.
What's wrong with bread?
Nothing wrong with bread. Bread's high calorie. That's all. High carb. I'm sorry.
High carbs. Yeah.
Well, sliced bread is the best thing they invented. What the hell, you guys? Come
I'm
on.
Asian. I fucking eat rice already. I don't need bread.
I like sourdough.
Sourdough's legit, man.
I had an onion roll today. I haven't had those in a long time. It's really good.
Oh yeah.
What the hell's an onion roll?
A roll with onion flavor oil on it.
With onion on it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A roll
Literally
with,
what the name tells you.
onion on it.
There's onion in the bread. It's good.
It's good.
Okay. That sounds better. Okay, thank you.
It doesn't have any fish sauce. I'm sorry.
So what you're smoking?
A New World Dorado. A New World Dorado. No.
I saw Eric
Sure,
change the stick. Was that the leaf, Supreme Leaf
That's the Ashton VSG.
Ashton cabinet.
cabinet?
Nice.
Oh, it's the cabinet.
That's a
Rare leaf,
big-ass
right? Rare
cigar.
leaf, Supreme Leaf. Maduro.
Yep.
Okay.
No, it's the Maduro.
What is that? A 6x60?
No.
Albert's
Maduro.
going slow through his cigar. Albert's like hour 52. He's still the same cigar.
Same.
What do you got there?
Yeah, my first one ended.
The hobgoblin.
Albert, you got all that. You got all that
Don't
cigars
knock it.
to smoke, and you go back to yeah.
Right?
Don't knock it till you try it, Tran.
Albert, I'm not knocking it. Albert, I love you, and I send you cigar. Why are you smoking
I gotta-
Jack?
I gotta go. I'll go get one in a second here.
You know, when you have
my
like a
God.
fucking entire humidor of cigars so sent to you, you start smoking those.
I don't.
He's letting them rest. They were in transit.
It's not my
I'll go
fault.
get one.
No, first of all, I don't pack mine like that guy. Okay, I pack mine like a real vendor.
Yeah, he
My
complained about me
fingers
not
and
putting a
everything,
Bovita
right?
pack in there. I
This
see if
dude
I'm like
didn't put it
freaking
in a
retailer.
Burrito pack. Give me like some bullshit. I was like, bro, it's all. I wasn't happy for that way.
Oh my
I want
god.
I want my refund.
This
Okay,
is why
guys,
Tony doesn't have a cigar
Guys,
shop
I
and
have
Micah
sent
does.
cigar to all of you before. Did I ever include a Bovita pack? Ever?
No.
No.
Why?
Because I
No.
don't trust Bovita pack inside.
What you talking about? So you us the UPS sitting outside for like fucking weeks.
You have not have one of those pack pop on you. It will ruin all your cigar.
I have not yet popped.
I've never
because
had.
that. Never happened. Thank you.
Literally, one just happened to me recently on that cigar I just received. Good thing is it was in the obviously packaging, but the whole top was wet.
No, it wasn't.
It was. No, when
Because
I
the
received
window-
the cigar that I bought.
Oh,
The whole
because
top
they
was
suck the
wet.
Packaging. You see how I package, George? Fucking phone everywhere and shit. That's how you fucking do it.
Because it's not like a retailer. I'm just sending it out, it get there
Oh,
2
man.
days. So
No, it does not get here in 2 days, bro. It took like a week.
well, can't help you. That's USPS. You gotta go complain to them. Why didn't you guys send
Because because you're cheap. You didn't pay for the 2-day shipping like I did.
No, I always send the same way. So, okay. I sent. Here's the thing. Trey, did you get 2 of them the same time?
Yeah.
I sent them on 2 different days.
Yeah, but the thing is, you didn't send. You pay for one. You didn't pay for the other.
No, I
one.
paid for both of the same.
No,
I paid the same price for them.
I don't know. I had 2-day shipping to your ass. I had 2 days shipping to Albert. So I'm not frugal like you. Put a humidifier pack in that bitch.
That's how I send
Okay, so
cigars.
say
I don't
this,
send with
Fran.
Bovita packs.
Tran, if you fucking send me something, I'm gonna be like, okay, this is how this motherfucker sends this box. And he fucking sends it like fucking packaged, like it's fucking fragile.
I pack
So
it the
you
same way
want-
Davidoff does. I put it
Yeah.
inside a box and send it over to him.
Ask it. Yo, Tony, how was the packaging on it?
Yours?
Yeah.
It makes me feel like a hooker. Yeah.
No, like foam, everything is nice, everything wrapped, boy, everything is perfect. When you take it out, you can fucking
I
smoke
don't
it.
keep the boxes. I don't keep boxes. You know how much my
Well,
wife
no,
shops? First thing the
I
box
like
shows
it
up, it goes to
come
trash.
to me nicely. If a cigar come to me nicely, I appreciate it even more. Not to wait for like months for that thing to sit.
And then you can have good, you know, waiting for it.
Always smoking that
Hey.
casa.
See, if,
No,
if
you
it
gotta say it
makes
right.
you
You
feel,
gotta say it right.
Tony, if it makes you feel better, no manufacturer ships theirs all wrapped up in bovitas and shit either. They come in a cardboard box. Your boxes are stacked in there, and that's how they
Yeah,
come.
but the thing is, like,
No. Hold on.
they go to the manufacturer. The distributor put Bovita in there.
No.
Hold on.
Dude, I
No,
order
no, hold
mine
on,
with
hold on,
Bovita
hold on,
all
hold
the
on.
time, except for cigar bed. That's what I
Michael's
compare
saying-
Tony to.
No, I'm
Michael's
talking
saying
wholesale.
no.
Like I'm getting it from the manufacturer. They ship
Okay.
them. Say I order from whoever. I'm ordering 30 boxes of stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
boxes are in a box.
okay, when you ship it, Michael, when you ship it, does it come with Bovita?
Yes.
He shipped
Thank
it,
you.
yes, with the bovita.
Well, he's a
Thank you.
fucking
So-
retailer. That's different. He's got 1 billion Bovita pack at home.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Well,
Give
let me
me
say
one. It's
this.
not that expensive.
Hold on. Let me say this. So if you ever purchase an Oliva box, the Milanios or the Series V,
It's inside the box.
they always have a bovita inside.
Inside the
If
box.
it's not on top, they
Alright.
have a separate layer underneath
They have something,
put-
yes.
with the cigars on top.
All right, Tony.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm with them, man. I've never had mine pop early. I'm just saying.
Shall I show you guys why? No, I actually
Tony,
no.
you-
On that review, I actually showed it. I showed the box. The top is all wet.
But mine's
I
never
work no
popped early.
minute, man.
Mine's never
I work
popped
no
early.
minute, man.
So, but I send out cigar all the time. 1 cigar, 2 cigar. I never include Bovita pack. I don't have that much.
No,
Bovita.
we've talked about this a bunch of times.
you're not considerate. That's why.
Eric, like we talked about this a bunch of times. People actually get a little too overzealous about this stuff. Because if they come to Miami to me and it takes like 6-7 days from the manufacturer, I could pop one out of the box and smoke it, and it's totally just fine.
Yeah, I'm just joking about all that. I'm just saying.
He's just
I'm
giving me
messing
shit.
with Tony
He's just
right
giving me shit. All right. He's just giving. So I make sure that the one that I just sent him recently is in a bag inside with a Bovita pack and then rolled up together because there's other hard stuff that might crush it. So I put a Bovita pack in there in the bubble, you know, all that stuff. I send it over like that.
Another short, Eric, is what it sounds like.
It sounds like another short.
Yeah, some guy's short.
Yeah.
I'm being made fun of at the expense for his videos. But yeah, I don't really believe in Bovita. I mean, I think Bovita is more of to remove moisture than giving out moisture because it actually doesn't give that much moisture that quickly.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It
does
takes a long
give it
time.
off. Yeah.
So that's why
Takes
when
a
I
long
send you
time to
guys
give
1
it out.
cigar, 2 cigar, I don't put it in there. There's no point. It's not gonna release enough of anything.
Yeah, but you talk about seabed shipping or
No,
abusing
no,
the
no.
cigar.
Seabed. We don't talk
you
about
shipping
seabed.
it
Number
for
one.
days
We don't
and
talk about seabed. Number 2, their issue starts at their warehouse.
Yeah, it's the way they warehouse them.
Yeah, so your issues start at you.
What?
All right, I have these humidified. Your cigar came from this. All right, and I have Bovita pack everywhere in here. Oh shit, I just dropped it.
Oh, he don't believe in Bovita pack, but he got it everywhere.
No, I have these too. So every shelf has Bovita pack.
Oh, because you don't believe in it though.
No, to remove moisture. To remove moisture, not to get moisture. Look,
That's why it's a two-way
you
humidity.
see how
system.
much moisture is in this shit?
Yeah, it takes a long time to dry.
No. This was dry when I put in there.
Oh, really?
To remove moisture, not to get moisture.
Well, you have too much moisture in there, bro. You
My
have, like,
basement has 60%. At summertime it could get to 80%.
God damn.
So I had to
Okay,
put there to
perfect.
remove moisture, not to add moisture.
Perfect smoking. The humidity is still 60 to 65.
It's just an air conditioner.
I don't know. I like my cigar wet like my woman. So
Oh shit.
So, legitimately, Eric. Like, what do you like yours at?
I like it like around like 65.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
During the summertime, I have a dehumidifier running at 70%, and then that thing's on all the time.
Or you don't turn it all the way up
No, I just turned it to auto. It will be on all the time.
70%. You only do 70%. Like three quarters.
Anyways, it's 11 o'clock.
Already?
Yeah, I was gonna keep
already?
going, but you know.
And what was you? There's no question from your wife. That
I
was
did.
it?
I
Was it that
honestly,
one?
I already told you guys the question.
It was just
The
that
door-
one. That was it.
It was the
What kind of
oldest
red hat
one,
was that?
and how many hands actually really touched the tobacco.
Yeah.
And
A lot.
what kind of hat that was that the guy was wearing?
Yeah, I don't know why that kind of had that. Guy. She was like, look in the comments, see if anybody else said it. Nobody comment about this. Like, oh my god, this is shit. Blah blah blah. This is horrible. Nobody comment about that hat. She's like, no, I want to know what hat that is.
It's funny.
Wow.
Anyways, 11:02. Get out of here. Go to Discord. I'll see you guys next week here.
All right.
Later.
All right. Good night.
Good night.